up, everybody? It's your girl Sophia, aka Sophie, back here on Sophia's Football Talk. I'm here with David. How are you, David? You good?
Buzzing! 3-1 men, 3-1 women. Boom! Both in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. All the Arsenal fans, all I've got to say to you is and Sophia's dad, if you're there, go make Sophia a cup of tea because that's the only cup that you'll be lifting this season.
Yeah, he ain't here, but I'm gonna hold him to it and say, Dad, make me a cup of
Yeah,
tea, bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
Have to clip
one
listen.
hundred percent.
Yep.
Oof.
All fans, you can run your mouths, but you all know you're going to get smashed at Wembley by Man United in the final. Liverpool fans,
Woo!
Liverpool fans, you've got nothing to cheer about apart from that 7-0, which was ages away. Leeds, yeah, you got enough. Chelsea, keep dreaming about beating Real Madrid because you're not. It's all about United.
It's all about United. Tell him.
Yes,
Big up Des. Yes, we're doing well.
I
Coach Corner, who is a Chelsea
I know.
and says ref a
Why
clown.
is the ref a clown? It was handball. He got assaulted. I know. Take your blinkers off, mate. Seriously, stop being bitter. Admit
Yeah,
it.
it
It was
doesn't re
handball.
yeah. I would say exactly if this was literally if we were doing this, if it was the other way around, I would be pissed if one of my players would,
Yeah,
put in the handball like that and like let's say Bruno
push the
would
ref.
go into the ref like that. I would be hell no. You
Yeah.
mad?
I know.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
If that had been Bruno who pushed the referee, everyone would be calling him. But
Yep.
because it's against United, see, I don't mind because when United win, doesn't matter how we win. It doesn't matter what team you support: Chelsea, Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Leeds, Sunderland, Newcastle. You all talk about Man United because you hate us so much. Oh look, Marco Silva's on TV.
Exactly. Jesus, for once the ref made right decision. Rivals are mad. I feel like did anybody tell Willian to put in a handball like that? No.
No,
Did
and
no somebody tell
nobody,
Marco Silva to throw a bottle at one of the refs? No. Okay, that's another one. Did anybody tell Mitrovic to shove to basically push for no reason the ref also be on his if somebody comes to me like that, pushes me and be on my personal space, we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a
yep,
problem.
same,
Are you
yep,
mad? No, no,
mm,
no. It got
mm,
it was completely idiotic. You gotta
stupid.
hold that. Very
Yes,
stupid because they will still be in the game. The game isn't done. You don't know what if Bruno knock on wood, what if Bruno would have missed? You will still be in it.
exactly.
You could still be able to see out the game. You guys
Mm,
have your one goal up.
lost
Maybe
your head.
Bruno would have missed. But it's just two men are out. We are 11 versus 9. It's done. What are you? Come on.
Yep,
You
yep,
completely screwed it up for your own teammates, your own
yep.
you to the fans and whatnot. They gotta hold it. We can't always be like ref. Today, those type of situations, they got it right.
Yes,
And this
agree.
is not me trying to be biased because if it was the other way around, I would still be like, hey, you guys cannot completely be, just dumb like that. And when you see their own manager missing their heads like that, then of course you would also
Mm,
see like a player like Mitrovic doing the same. And it's like you gotta hold that, you gotta deal with it. But also with that, since they got the direct red card, would that mean that they're gonna be missing a couple of some Premier League games as well? Am I
Premier League.
right?
Willian will probably get a 1 game ban because it was.
Yep,
But Mitrovic,
Mitrovic.
Mitrovic, 3, 4. I mean, he assaulted the
Yeah,
ref. For fuck's sake.
yeah, I can see.
Uh,
Yeah, and that's dumb because you guys are, they're doing well in the league and whatnot. So that come on, it's dumb. It is
yes,
very dumb. Gary
yeah,
says, talk
and
about
it's
dodging a bullet. Wait, go ahead.
no, no, go.
Okay, I was just going to read a couple of the comments here. Gary said, talk about dodging a bullet or 20. That was dire. United were so lucky that Fulham went into meltdown with that pen. I mean, hey, whoo,
Yep.
thank you,
Nobody,
Fulham. But jeez,
nobody told him to.
jeez, nobody told him to. Casey said, that shouldn't have been a pen, Hano. Question mark. Okay. And this comes from a City fan as well, by the way, who says, like, come on.
Yep.
Yeah. Ben's, hmm Ben says we'll absolutely take that. This team is taking us on some journey. Like, oh my, yeah, this was a roller coaster of a game. Oof. Casey says Marco Silva threw the bottle like how they threw the match away. Exactly. But
Mm.
then
Yep.
Casey, the reporter asked Marco Silva, "Oh, right now, do you think you let your team down?" And he said no. And he also said it's a sensitive penalty, and they didn't check.
What a wanker.
Take the L, Marco Silva, brother. I was giving you praise for the job that he's done for Fulham, but today you let your team down, G. Come on now. Ben says they both deserved a red card, but something tells me we wouldn't have come back if they kept all 11 players. You potentially just chase they would sat back and not had those gaps in the squad for sure.
Yeah.
Let's be
I mean,
honest.
would have. I mean, they would have lost one. They would have lost. They would have lost Willian.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Simple.
yeah. We say
Yeah.
like let's say if they still had the 11 men, if it still was 11v11,
Yeah, but
the
then we
game
wouldn't have
different because I don't feel like we had the best of game. But I did say while we had the match preview this Friday, I mean, we were talking about saying, let's be honest, it's the time of the season right now where we're still in every competition. They're tired.
had. Yep.
I'm not gonna expect it to be, you know, vava voom type of football. I would love for it to be, but I just want to get the win. It's that
Yeah.
simple. However
Agree.
you get the
And what,
win,
and what
the
did I
win,
say here? I said it'd be 3-1, 4-1 with a flurry of goals in the last, say, 10, 15
yep,
minutes.
and that was
David.
the case.
Yeah.
Relore 2 says, imagine if it was Maguire handling it on our goal line. Rivals would be so eager to slate him and laugh. Exactly.
Mm.
Literally,
I mean,
come on, if the roles were reversed,
yeah. I mean,
we would be getting stick.
I've already seen tweets that people are happy that Maguire got the yellow card because now he misses the semi final. The
Oh,
good
wait,
thing,
is he missing it? I
yeah,
didn't see that.
yeah, he missed.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
but the
I
thing
mean, that
is,
yellow card was warranted. I did say, yo, that
yeah,
he didn't need to have a rugby match like that. But hey, you did what you did. Did
well,
what you did.
If we beat Brighton, at least he'll be able to come on in the final and score the winning goal.
And then, lift the trophy with Bruno, huh?
Well, now
Right?
maybe he might do it by himself. I mean, I'm not sure if the FA Cup finals before the Europa League final, so we
No, it's
maybe.
after actually.
Oh,
Europa
okay.
League final is before,
I don't know who's
4
going to
days
lift.
before.
I don't know who's going to lift the Europa League final because probably by then, our hands will be tired lifting all these trophies, and then obviously we've got
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
slim chance of lifting the Premier League trophy as well. Slim.
Yeah, let's just the Prem that ain't happening this season, but next season we can have a conversation again. Gary says
Mm,
Mitrovic is looking at a six-game
yeah.
ban. They will add punishment for because that it wasn't just a push, but it was also he was still kind of being in his face like that, and they had to cool him down. Even United fans had to come and be like, "Bro, you're doing too much. You have to chill."
I would have just let him carry on.
Like they would be like, "Brother, for your own goods, cause we've been there, we've been here. Chill, chill. Come on now. Uh-uh.
Mm,
Referee with United. This was bad. Rose says, okay. Guess that Di Canio got 6 games. Did he not? I don't know. Maybe. Question
not
mark.
sure. I remember.
Huh. It's a lucky win, but given the calls United have not got all season, we take it and exactly.
Yeah, I'll
We
take it.
take it and we move on. Casey says anyone who thinks that shouldn't have been a red is a complete Suarez fan. Ooh, shots
Yeah,
fired. Rose says,
yeah.
come on. Which calls did United not get? That's a straight red. Yellow card was warranted. Question mark. Come on now. Huh? Guys, it's clearly you have not seen any of the calls over the season rule. Pens not given all over the place or red cards that never were. And this is just not, so it's been dodgy refereeing, not just in terms of, favors that should have been gone to Man United. It's also been for other teams as well. Arsenal, Chelsea, where, Sushek decided to be a goalkeeper in a match. Come on now. It's been several teams that have been getting it, literally. KFC says Marco Silva was having it with the reporter, and he said to him, "Why would it be my problem? The team flopped." Aha! Whoa! Roses, I've watched most, some I'm given agree, but that's no excuse compared to to most teams United get off the hook more often than not. I disagree. Laura 2 says we've had players leave the ground on crutches before Raul and no penalty slash red given for the challenge. Exactly.
Yeah.
JP says, what did I tell you about McTominay and Sabitzer playing alone in the midfield? Question mark. Tanag was lucky today as long Casemiro out. We need to play McFred with Sabitzer, otherwise Newcastle will kill us. I mean,
I actually thought McTominay actually had a decent game. He he, he, he was all right at some points, to be honest. But Rahul, who do you support? Are you going to have a?
he's a Man City fan. Man City fan.
He's worried. He's worried that they're going to get beat in the final. I mean, I mean, if you want to talk, why don't we talk about how lucky Manchester City get with cup draws? I mean, Burnley Championship, Sheffield United Championship. So why don't we? Didn't you,
Also,
did you get Southampton in the League Cup when they were bottom of the league? And did they win? Did they win? Did they win? Yeah,
hey,
they won, didn't they? So yeah. So what are you crying about, Rahul?
it
You're
also
just
was.
you're just upset, Rahul, because you think that Manchester's blue. And I'll tell you this now, mate, as a
Yes.
Mancunian, Manchester has never ever been blue. It even the last 10 years of your dominance, it hasn't even lightened the colour red in Manchester. Manchester
Mm-hmm.
United is red. It's been red for over 100 years. 10 years of success for City will never change that. Manchester is red. Seriously. Go back
It
to
is
Stockport.
been red. It's always been red. It's that simple for sure. But I mean, freaking hell. Well, what did you? Okay, let's maybe talk about the first half. What were your thoughts about like the first half? Were
Shit.
you content with that? Were you thinking, yeah, it's a bit sloppy here? Just give me
Shit.
2 cents about that. Yeah, fair. Hey,
Pretty
couldn't say
much.
it better myself. Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, how Sancho even came out for the second half, I don't know. And I was saying this was why Rashford, Bruno, some of the defence should not have played on Thursday. And it showed. Rashford was poor today.
Mm,
And I'm
mm-hmm.
sorry that Rashford's my boy all day
Mm-hmm.
long.
Mm-hmm.
But he was poor today.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, he's going to the Euro qualifiers, World Cup
Yeah,
qualifiers, whatever
he
the hell
probably
it is.
won't play that much to be honest. Let's be honest. It's okay.
But
But you
I'd
never know.
rather. But I just want to question something as well. Have you seen what Garnacho's done?
No? What did he do?
He put a photo of himself watching the game on his Instagram, and
Okay.
then he edited that photo out, deleted that photo, edited it out because in the first photo he had a rape on his settee, and he edited it out and posted it again.
Wait, he had a what?
A vape,
Oh, a
you know?
vape, like a vape
Yeah,
pen or something.
yeah.
Oh.
Moved the photo, edited the vape out, and then posted it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I
Ah,
I, I don't know, but I don't think that'll go down too well.
vape. Yeah.
But
I
then
don't
again,
know. I mean, I don't really see because like Lindlöf, but for instance, be using something that us, a lot of Scandinavians be using, which is snus, which is,
mm,
have you seen, the one you put like in here, which is supposed to be kind of like it's like an alternative for smoking. I don't know if you guys be having snus.
oh my god, oh my god. Sorry, I was just reading Rahul's reply. Sorry, I was
Oh, okay.
laughing.
It's
Yeah,
fine. We move on. But yeah, so I don't. Yeah, they. I mean, he's not underage. I'm
no,
just thinking. I'm just thinking it's not a game. But he's injured as well. So I'm like,
yeah,
you know,
but I don't know. I
I
don't know
don't know.
if
The
there's,
tube still.
I don't know if there's a
It
problem
depends on
with.
how the picture looks. If it's like deliberately, like, yeah, I don't. It really.
No, no,
I don't
no.
know. I haven't
No,
seen it.
no. He was just sitting on his sofa.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, they must either they've been told they're not allowed to, or
Mm-hmm.
they have. I don't know. Um,
I mean, if
I
he
don't,
decides to take it off, I mean, take it, remove it, then obviously it would have been a problem, I guess. But I mean, I
yeah.
don't know.
So it's
Hmm.
crazy. But yeah, no, I thought the first half was poor, and it just showed why we should have rested certain players on Thursday. We were
I
4-1 up.
see that. Yeah.
Um, it was I couldn't see them getting back into the game, and I would probably even left a few of them at home, like not even took them to
Ooh.
Spain.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's about the traveling as well. That's a good point.
travel. not the jet lag, the sitting on the plane. I
Yeah.
would have just, I would have gone. You know
It's
what?
something about just also being able to just rest,
Yeah, but I
you
told you,
know?
Maguire.
Yeah.
Yeah, mhm.
Varane was injured. He would have probably played regardless.
Yeah, probably. But I thought he had a,
But
I
hopefully
thought he had a game. He did a
he
lot
was
of good.
alright.
Yeah,
He hadn't won a lot of duels and whatnot. Did his thing. Like he was. I don't feel like it was much problem with the defense. I felt like the midfield was a little bit like midfield was super sloppy
yeah,
for a long time, and we were just not super, which we've been talking about before, with being literally clinical up front. We get chances, we're just not able to really nick them in the end often. But it is what it is. We still got the W, you know?
yes, yeah, agree.
Um, but yeah, who do you feel like was your man of the match in the game?
De Gea all day long.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. You know what? For me, it's like either Lisandro Martinez or De Gea. Both of them were exceptional today.
De Gea all
Mm-hmm.
day long. Lee Dixon got it wrong. De Gea made at least three great saves.
Mm-hmm.
That from Mitrovic, that was going in, and that was a fantastic save. The
Exactly.
save from Willian. Seriously, if De Gea hadn't saved then, it probably wouldn't have mattered that red card. Well, those
That's
red
a very
cards.
good point.
Um,
100%.
he kept
That's a good
he
point.
kept. I think. I mean, I'm on here, so I haven't been able to vote on the United one, but I'd vote for De Gea. But I can just see Bruno getting it because he got the two goals. I really will. Anybody who's then should give it to Gea all day long, in my
I
opinion.
get that. Yeah, I often feel like it's often like goalkeepers sometimes be overlooked and whatnot, but like especially if we, like with the result like this, I still do think it's important because he kept us, like you said, he kept us in the game. Because imagine if they would have scored the second goal, I don't think we would be coming back from that.
No,
I'm pretty sure they would not have um not the necessarily mentality, but I don't think they just the energy wouldn't be there to come
yeah,
back.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think we would.
I don't think they had the energy anyway. It was literally
Yeah,
because um, of the red card.
100%.
But I'll take it all day long.
Mhm.
Um,
100%.
yeah, I think Fred changed the game. World class Fred.
I wouldn't call him world class, but hey, that's your opinion. I mean, he looked good when he came in. He looked fresh. I feel
Yes.
we have he haven't been playing that many games recently. Often, maybe it could also be a fatigue reason for him. And you know, Fred always is a person that has a lot of energy and whatnot. And when he's tired and don't isn't playing that much, then like, ooh, this has definitely taken probably a toll on a lot of the players for sure. So it's important that you utilize the squad. We had McTominay and whatnot. I wasn't super impressed and whatnot. There were moments, but yeah, still, it's then nice to see a Fred coming in. Also, Anthony, I kind of want to praise him a little bit. I would say Anthony was doing his thing. Um, Moments, of course, you could be a little bit frustrated and whatnot, but I'm not gonna lie, I would say compared to some of the other games as of recently, I would say like he definitely looked a lot more fresh coming up from the bench instead of starting, in my opinion. So maybe that's
So
something you could do a little bit more
wait,
often.
you see that
What's that?
Chelsea fan on Twitter an hour ago. Let's all laugh at Man United.
Yeah, yeah, let's all laugh at Man United. Sure.
Yeah, that's why you always wait.
That's exactly. That's why you always. I never like. I wait. Like I don't get sometimes when people be like, we can laugh at certain situation, and whatnot, but like we're not gonna be like, oh, the game is done. Da, 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 da. Wait first.
Hmm.
Wait, and then you can start bantering.
Yeah,
Okay?
I mean when United ladies went 2-0 up earlier on,
Yeah.
I was like, in my celebration, I was like, oh yeah, we're in the semi-finals now, and I'm not
Oh,
lying. About 3 minutes later, they pulled one back, and I was like, oh fuck.
exactly. Because it's almost like a way to be jinxing it. It's like, no, no, no. Let's sorry, let's not do that. Like, But we got the job done, like I said, and it was important to be able to do this before, as we now moving to international break, and not being having club football for about 2 weeks now. The next upcoming game will be Newcastle. So another game without Casemiro, but we got the job done now. Hopefully, we'll be able to do it in that game as well. But for
Yeah,
me, like the cups. I just, I don't know about you. Let's say we would have gone out. Would you be one of those? And I don't think you would be because you're always like, no, no, we're gonna win, and you're always like super positive
But
and whatnot. But would you be one of those, like, let's say with Arsenal fans, where a couple of them being like, no, no, but we're gonna, oh, it's one less something to think about. We can have just one game a week we can focus on. Da 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 da. You know what I'm getting at? Would you be
mm,
one of those that would
no,
kind of make not an excuse, but be a little bit like relieved, like, it's
no,
a bummer we went out, but we'll go for the Europa League. Oh, and focus on you know getting top four and whatnot. Would you be
no.
that, or would you still be like, nah, this
I,
this
I,
was a missed opportunity?
it was a miss. If we'd gone out to a big club,
Yep,
then yes, I could see it.
yeah, yep,
Oh,
yep, yep.
uh, and I just want to say, Gary, yes, that is John A. And if you want, mate, I have just retweeted it. So if you want to give me a follow, I'll follow you right back, mate. Yeah.
Yep.
So, but yes, no, I wouldn't have been happy if we'd lost today. I blame my missus, if I'm truly honest. Yeah, she worked today. She went for a sleep. I couldn't really
Okay.
shout. Couldn't really shout at the TV. We went 1-0. Woke up, and then she went out to go see her mum for Mother's Day, and then she went out the door. That was when Sancho had the shot that led to the penalty, and 5 minutes later we were 2-1 up. But yes, I blame the missus for our poor performance, guys. I do apologise, but she's a United fan. But we got the win in the end.
How are we
I'll
gonna
just make
blame the missus if she's a Man United fan? What?
she was in the house when we were playing poor. She just slapped me as
So
well. But as soon as she left, we started playing better. So yeah.
okay.
Mm.
Oh, now that is okay. That's
I
funny.
mean,
That is funny.
literally straight out the door, and then that's when Sancho had the shot. So
Mm. Oh, I see it.
yeah,
Power. Okay. That's funny. Let's see some of the comments here. And by the way, people, well, City fans, come on, chill. Y'all are in the same team. Why are you going at each other in the comments? Come on now. It's all fun and games. Relax.
mm,
Rotu says he's denied a goal by handling the ball. But love game is red card, not United's fault. They all kicked off after. Exactly. Why are we blaming us? I'm sorry. Blame the players' actions. Come on now. He says,
yep,
I'm not here to protect no one. I'm just going to be, of course. And KFC, is a Man City fan, but also keeps it 100 as well, and literally often be bantering whatnot. But today, you just be like, I'm calling it as I see it, and that's it. Well, this is a kid that's been saying it, so come on now,
KF,
let's chill a bit.
KFC. If
Yep.
we get to the final, I think you should come on Sophia's channel for the match preview. If we both get to the final, at least because to me you sound like a decent City fan who knows his stuff.
KFC knows his stuff indeed for sure. Raul also does, but Raul also does. Just Gary says, given how United have been playing, that performance was shit. Of course, David De Gea with that save to keep it at 1-0 was world class. Oh, 100%. And
Yeah,
people are still talking about it gotta go, it gotta go. Get another second goalkeeper in to, at some point be there behind and whatnot, play here and there. But I'm not gonna say bye bye to hair. I'm not doing it. No. Notice says you could also see the guilt written on Willian's face after the ref went over to, yeah, he tried to be like, oh, but here I don't know why he was pointing at his knuckle, like, no, Armos, brother, you came out of nowhere, tried to
mm,
be the Flash, and just decided to you know, what should I say? Be
cheat.
the hero, but you ended up being a villain.
Same old
Like,
Chelsea, always cheating.
come on now. Cases I don't get right why you think that was unfair. Give one reach. What is that? Yeah, yes, that
Yeah,
Volumba says not the best game, but we have to know that these boys have been playing every 3 days. Sometimes all you need is luck. Exactly. Yep. Guys, the
mm,
problem with that Arsenal have done is to drop cups, and what happens is the pressure builds on league games. It's beneficial to stay in the competitions and spread that pressure. That's a very good point. And also, I want to be able to compete for everything. I don't want I want us to go back to winning treble, the treble, and then hopefully in the future win a quadruple. I don't want to be like, oh, okay, we won the prem, awesome. No, of course, if it's a progress and whatnot. But I'm saying like if we're becoming that it team again, then in a few seasons from now, I want to be able to have several trophies. I don't want to be, oh, okay, we dropped out of the Carabao Cup, FA Cup. Oh, those are just Mickey Mouse trophies. Nobody really cares. That's not the winning mentality that I want to be having. I want to win everything. That's
Yep.
what I've always felt like growing up as a Man United fan and whatnot, to be able to, compete for everything and, be successful in all or in most competitions and whatnot. Like, come on. Gary says Darren Brent calling the ref out is hilarious. Really? Mitrovic bumped him. No, he did not. Now,
Bullshit.
some of these pundits are taking a piss.
Darren Bent is like his name, Bent.
Oh, he says
He's,
old El Clasico was best. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Back in the day, for sure. Back in the day, 100%. But yeah,
oh yeah, that's
so
tonight.
yeah, it is tonight. And also, I believe like Inter and Juve is playing in about 30 minutes. I probably will be checking that out. I'm not gonna do a watch along for it, but I'll just check it out regardless. But yeah, so we got the job done at the end of the day. Do you feel like, can we give some type of praise to Ten Hag in terms of some of the tactical
No,
decisions that were being made?
no,
No?
no. Sorry, I'm sorry. I think you got it wrong today. Um,
Okay.
we won that game because Fulham lost their heads.
Yep.
Simple.
No,
Uh,
hey,
yep.
I think that's fair. I think
Mhm.
that's fair for sure. Sometimes you got to be like, you know what? Some of the stuff
Well,
weren't. I still feel like Sancho kind of grew into the game in second half, in my opinion. Or at least, I mean, let's be honest. After, oh no, 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 he was the one kind of won us the penalty. That goal would have that shot that it would have gone in with if Willian wouldn't do that, he would have gone in.
well, some people are actually saying now that the ball wasn't actually going in the net.
That he wasn't or was.
Wasn't.
Nah, when I was
But
looking at it, that was going in.
well,
100% that was going in.
that's what I thought. But I was shouting at the TV because I didn't realise that he did his hand. And then really they didn't really. But I don't know. I'd have to look at it back. But I mean, I'll just go back to that situation. It doesn't matter if Willian handballed it. Sancho from that position should have been scoring all day
Oh
long.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He did took too much long on the ball. Regardless, he did. There was also another incident where we were like in transition, bam, 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 and then he kind of ended up with sometimes when Anthony was doing this often gets in into a position da, 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 and then ends up with kind of slowing it down and they're kind of waiting to give a pass over to somebody else. And I was like, nah, now you're giving them time to go back into position. So that was annoying, especially I would say in the first half and whatnot. But still, though, I would say that he was, in my opinion, he did get better throughout the game. And like the second goal, I think he was crucial for one of the passes, but in that situation. So for me, I still feel like he grew in. Whatnot, it's not perfect, but I still am willing to give the kid some time and whatnot. As he came
Mm-hmm.
into United side last season, which ended up being a whole toxic moment and whatnot. And this season, been dealing with stuff off the pitch and whatnot. So I'm still willing. This is just me. I still am willing to give him some time because I do see a potential. I refuse to believe that we won't get that, you know, Dortmund Sancho that I refuse to believe that we won't get him. I I
Yeah,
I believe that we can get him,
yeah.
100%. But we'll see.
Anyways,
Yep.
I need I need to shoot because I need to go and have my tea.
And
Uh,
no worries, mate. Thank you for
no,
tuning in. I mean, for coming in and, giving your 2 cents and whatnot. I appreciate it. And we'll
that's
definitely talk soon.
yeah. I mean, and just a quick word on the semi final.
Yep.
Yeah, Brighton, but I mean, I'm not taking anything for granted. City have
100%.
got to die, and Brighton could turn up.
Yep.
But then again, we beat him in 1983 in the FA Cup final.
Hmm.
We can do it again. 40 years on. Granted, this is the semi final. 40 years ago was the final, but
Yep.
we can do it. And I think
I,
Sheffield United,
I
David knows.
think David knows best. Hey,
Hmm.
come on
Right.
now, big up.
Yeah. And guys, Sophia is getting so close to 3K. So like, subscribe, comment, share, everything. Let's get Sophia to 3K because
Thank
she
you.
is the Princess of Norway. Yes.
Thank
And
you.
just another word, big up to the United ladies as well for getting to their first ever FA Cup semi final.
That is
Uh,
incredible.
thanks in help to Norwegian players. But
Yes.
yes, Hopefully we can go
Glory
on and win
represent.
both finals. Thank you very much, Sophia, for having me on as always, and I'll
You're
catch you
welcome,
after
mate.
break probably.
100%, mate. Have a nice evening. See you soon, bro.
Clip that and send it to your dad
I will.
about
I
the cup.
will.
See you later.
See you later, mate. Bye. Bye bye. Okay, people. I was also going to have on two other people. I don't know what happened, but it is what it is, I guess. Might have been a misunderstanding, but you'll have to make do with me for the last few minutes here. But yeah, let me read some of the comments. Big up. Now says, what a win. Brighton won't be easy and no push. Oh, for sure, no pushover. I believe they won like, even though it was Grimsby, but they still, I think they won like 3-0 or something like that. But yeah, it will be us versus, Brighton in the semifinal, which for sure will not be an easy game. And I was saying that I don't think this game would be easy, and which it wasn't. I still am super shocked. Like oh my god! After this match reaction, I need to quickly, literally be editing and trying to make like a short little reaction of, or not reaction, but like just highlights of the from the watch along. Just basically that you guys, to those of you who didn't watch the watch along, would see like my emotions from being a goal down to then suddenly see you know handball, three red cards given within a minute. We score a penalty. We score a second goal. We scored a third goal. What? Yo, yo. I did say, however you need to get a win. Just do it. Just do it. Now it says tops on the three standing off for Fulham. Will Will I am the manager? Uh, will Alexander Mitrovic and the manager Silva and also Mitrovic. Oh, Willian. Oh, I mean, I already kind of given my thoughts. I felt like it was warranted. They effed up. They effed up. They have to take the L. They effed up 100%. They effed up. Oh, give me 1 second. I'm gonna send the link. There we go. Uh, to somebody. That was probably why he had a problem. But yeah, we can still be on here when we can get him on as well. Sorry. Give me 1 second. There we go. Yeah, I felt like that was warranted. You gotta take the L. You gotta take the L. Oh, there we go. Choppers. Choppers.
Yeah,
You good,
what's
bro?
up? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Awesome.
Having difficulty with that because logging in and stuff like that. So
Ah, I
right now I'm
understand.
good right now.
Yeah, awesome. I'm hearing a little bit of playback. I feel like when I talk, I can hear my own voice. I don't know if do you have like echo cancellation on or something like that?
No, let me see.
Potentially.
Can you hear me better now? No.
But let me talk. Hello, hello. Ooh, okay. I don't hear anything. Yeah, I think we're good. We're good.
Alright.
Awesome. I want to hear. I mean, brother, this game. First and foremost, we got it over the line, but this was an insane game. So, I had on David from David Knows Best a little bit earlier on
Mm,
in the stream here, but
yeah.
I want to hear your thoughts about the infamous, you know, handball decision. Three red cards given, to the manager, okay, and to the two Fulham players. Thoughts, just brother. Oof.
All right. So first of all, I'm happy that we went through to the next
Mhm.
round, but I'm also frustrated of the way we played. We
Same.
played terribly. Um, I wouldn't say that what happened was how can I say it? I think what happened was a good thing
Mhm.
because for 60 something minutes we didn't play good at all. Like not even 60, 70 though. I could say the
Brother, we
whole game because
oof,
until
yeah.
that incident, I was fuming at Sancho about that incident because I expected us to score the
Mhm.
goal instead of Willian handling the ball. I expected
Mhm.
the ball to be at the back of the net, and Sancho
Mhm.
took too long to score that goal. That was pissing me off. He had a terrible game today, right?
Yep.
And then the incident happened that Willian handled the ball, and I was like, "Thank God," because it looked like we wouldn't score, and that was our perfect opportunity to score, and we
Mhm.
didn't, right? And
Yep.
then I saw Willian handle the ball. From the moment he showed the referee, oh, it's my hand. My hand was close to my body.
Yeah, he's like,
I knew he
"Nah."
handled that ball.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
knew he
yeah, yeah.
handled that ball, right?
He screwed up.
So then he handled the ball. The referee had to go VAR. Thank God for VAR because yes, on our side it wasn't fortunate for us other games, right?
Mhm.
But for this game, we actually got the decisions correct. First, the handleball, it was a handleball. You could see Willian actually try to get the ball off with his hand. You could see that.
Mhm.
Secondly, the VAR sent the ref to watch the monitor, and the manager, he was coming into him, so he had to get a red for that, for trying
Mhm.
to intervene and stuff like. And then Mitrovic, he didn't even have to do anything because it would have been a red, and he like shoving the referee and stuff. That's an automatically a red card. He was foolish for that because even if you go down to 10 men, you could have still come in or the penalty could have missed
Exactly.
or something.
That's my
So
point. I agree with you 100%.
yes, so
He
I
messed up
believe that
there.
Fulham
Mhm.
blew their chance.
They
They
did.
blew their chance out of the water. That's what they did. And they let us back
100%.
into the game. You understand? And at least, okay, we got the penalty, but they could have still be in the game because we were not playing good at all. We were not
Mhm.
playing good at all. And that's the problem. And like now, okay, so that's the part. Let me rant about the Manchester United players today.
100%. Go ahead, bro. Say space. Go. Shoot.
Having Maguire in this team is completely different
Yep.
from Varane and
And
any other
Martinez.
center back. Having
100%.
Maguire in this team, like Maguire is frustrating. He dallies on the ball for a long period of time, makes the play slow and lethargic and all kind of stuff, right?
Mhm.
Then we have Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes today was wasteful. Anybody could tell me otherwise? Bruno Fernandes before the red card incident or before they sub McTominay, Bruno Fernandes was wasteful and Bruno
Mhm.
Fernandes was doing some passes that was making no sense. Period. They were not coming off.
Yep.
Fulham was always on the attack when he just passed the ball to no one. Like it was just problematic with Bruno Fernandes today, right?
Yep.
Then we have McTominay. He was non-existent. He was just running around doing God knows what. Thank God they took him off. At least when they took him off, you could see that we could play the ball forward and we because our forwards were not getting the ball. Bruno and McTominay was non-existent. Like they were not doing what they had to do.
Mhm.
Bruno had to supply the pass, but the pass was always too strong or misplaced. Um, McTominay was, I don't know, he wasn't defending properly. He wasn't passing the ball properly. I don't know. Also, Vegas, we need a striker.
Oh, we
We
do.
need a striker, and I can't wait for July or the summer to come pretty quick because we need a
Brother,
striker.
yes. Yep.
Yes, he's filling the role, but oh my God, he can score. He can. He get opportunities. Even if he's one, he just can't put it away. He needs a million for him to put it away, and that's pissing me off because you could see that we're not playing good. We are not playing good, but
Yeah.
yet still we cannot put away the chances we get. And that's one of the problems. Rashford
Mhm.
was non-existent today. I don't know
Yeah.
where he was today, but maybe he was on international break already. Um Sancho, oh my goodness. I don't know. Sancho is missing because even when he got that opportunity to score that goal and he just didn't score the goal. I don't care if Willian handled the ball or not. The whole point is that ball should have been behind the net from the time the keeper
Oh, it
came
should
out.
have. It
You
took
dribble
too
the
long
keeper.
time of the ball. He did.
Yes,
He did.
you dribble the keeper. You should have shoot instantly. I don't
100%.
care if maybe they block it off the line or whatever, but you should have
Yep.
shoot. That incident with Willian was a blessing from above, to be honest. Okay, that
Mm-hmm.
incident because Sancho actually did a howler and he didn't score that goal. He
Mm-hmm.
did a howler. You understand? He
Mm-hmm.
really did a howler, right? And that's one of my problems. And thank God we have David De Gea because we would have been down 2-0 for that header from Mitrovic. Thank God. So all the fools, all the people that talking all the stuff about David De Gea and all kind of, let's be honest. We need somebody to stop the goals, and he's doing that for us. You
Thank
understand?
you. Hallelujah.
He's doing that for us. That's one of the things that I like that he's stopping the goals. I don't want nobody to talk about distribution, okay? Because distribution wouldn't win us the game today. To be honest, it wouldn't. We played terribly today, man.
We
I don't
did.
know where the guys are. And once we have Maguire and McTominay, I thought we were back in the holidays, bro. I thought we were back in the holidays. And I was frustrated today. Today, yes, we won, right? I supposed to be happy, but I'm actually pissed off because I don't like the way we play. We didn't play at all today. How many times did Bud Leno had to save or do any save before? Yes, we scored 3-1, but the score line is because of the red card. They went down to 9 men.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? And that's just pissing me off that we playing badly. And thank God for that international break. So at least some of the players could get a rest because they need that rest.
Yeah,
And
this
you could see
came.
that we need
Yep.
squad depth. And at least maybe by that time, Ericsson should be back and McTominay should be back. So at least it could strengthen the side more because you could
Mm-hmm.
see that Vegas is not it. Vegas is filling a gap, but he's not it, period. He's not it. He's not a striker. He could fill in a gap, do runs and press, but he just is not it. He's not a Manchester United striker. Because when
Yep.
he gets opportunity, he cannot score. He always tumbles down or just have a pass shot that the keeper just catches or whatever. I'm tired of it. I can't watch us play like that anymore. It reminds me of holidays, and I'm having stress and I had
PTSD.
sleepless nights around that time, and I just can't
Oh.
watch it. So thank God for the international break. All
Oh,
right,
thank.
so thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I had to say.
Hey, you feel a little bit better from
Yes,
getting that off your chest?
yes.
This is a therapy session, brother. We safe space. Safe space. Nathan, how are you, brother? You good?
To continue from the last time I was on the stream, the FA Cup quarterfinal draw is rigged again. We
Yes.
got rigged. It just got rigged again. Can I ask you something? Did
Yeah.
anyone know? Okay, so I always find something really when something's inconsistent, right? It really bothers me more than anything.
Yep.
In the before on the quarterfinal draw and the pre-quarters, the round of 16, it was after the last match. Round of 8 after the last match because we played the last match in both those games. Funny enough, before we play the last match today, the draw is already out, and I'm thinking to myself, well, there's no busy. It's not busy in England today. There was one Premier League game going on. They couldn't wait till everyone was done. No, Brighton, really?
But
Sheffield for City, really?
but I knew that would
No,
have happened though because you could see that
come on,
we
man.
haven't gotten any like small side or championship
Let me
side.
tell you, choppers. If we win these cups, no one can
Bravo.
tell us we got.
Yeah,
No one can
yes,
tell us we got an easy round anywhere.
yes. hmm
No easy
Even
rounds.
even the Europa League, right? You could see, right? We got Spanish sides non-stop.
I was
Spanish
telling
sides, Spanish
Sophia,
sides.
I was explaining to her how I thought it was rigged. And
I see
wow.
it afterwards now when
Yeah.
after you mentioned like okay several Spanish team and we also did play Real Sociedad in the group stage.
We
I was
played
like,
all
you
of them.
know what?
Yeah,
We played
We
all the
might as
Spanish teams in the
we
Europa
might
League.
as well just hop in and be in La Liga. We might as well give us a spot in La Liga.
Someone
Come on
sent
now.
me a post saying if we beat Sevilla, we at least we should finish second in La Liga after we beat Sevilla. I was like,
And also, Betis drew to Madrid a week before we played them.
yes,
So
yes, yes.
hey, come on now. Just saying. Just saying. But yeah, I mean, Nathan, what do you? I want to hear your thoughts when it comes to the whole, because I'm still shocked. And we heard Choppers really came in with a proper rant. Like he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be spitting today," which a lot of the viewers also, a lot of them agree with what he was saying.
And
With
as usual, no
with
love,
just
no love for my guy Veggie, as always.
yeah, Veggie
I could
catch
just
strays
feel it.
today.
I could just feel it today. Probably.
But I want to hear, bro, what your thoughts about the whole situation with the handball, and with th- three red cards within a minute. You know, Marco Silva bottle
Yeah,
throwing.
so I'll tell you exactly how I felt. But tell me something. Do you guys use SofaScore? Just in general.
Not really
No,
Okay.
no.
for me.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I use SofaScore because it's really convenient for me, at least for some
yep,
reason, and I
yep,
enjoy some of the particular stats that is in it.
yep. Mm-hmm.
Vegost got a 7.2 today out of 10.
Really
Yeah. Now
interesting.
it I can read the breakdowns if you want, but I'm not going to do that
Why?
because I mean
Why?
I can do that afterwards.
I mean,
But just to put it in perspective,
yeah, sure.
McTominay, who Choppers wasn't happy with, got a 6.5. Harry Maguire got a 7, which
For nothing.
He won
uh
certain duels. Like I would say, like the defensive
yeah,
thing,
exactly.
he was okay. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
completely slate him, but I
So
see Chopper's point with yeah.
Sancho and McTominay, uh, least impressive. Rashford, I would say least impressive, but a lot of people were coming to the stream and telling me he's gassed. He's looking gas. Bruno's looking gas. So I'll give him a pass. I'll give him and Bruno a pass. Bruno has played the most minutes of anybody in the top 5 leagues, of anybody in the top five
That's
leagues,
insane.
goalkeepers, whatever. So
Just
it
imagine
is what it is. It
if he didn't have the suspension, he would be playing every game. You think it's insane?
played and still played 90 minutes today,
Yep, it's
and only got
insane.
subbed out at Betis because we were 5-1 up.
Yep.
Otherwise, he had 20 minutes of that game as
No,
well.
no,
Or
no.
to
I
tap
love Bruno, but
Daily Tech
for
is
his
saying I
own
use
good,
that
he
app.
needs rest. He needs
Yeah.
a rest, man.
So I'll read these Vegas things later. Can I just say one thing though? Can we just agree with one thing about Vegas? Because I feel he gets a little hard done by not just by choppers, but I've heard a lot of people complain about him. People come on my stream and
Yeah.
also make fun of him. I feel a little bad for him, and here's why. Actually, someone said something about Vegas here. I read it. I'll read that out. Keme. Oh God, I hope I'm saying that name. Kemai,
Mhm.
Keme said Ghost needs support. I watched him play for Wolfsburg. He showed some great and many goals. I think he's going to get better with time. Sometimes this great during transition times get back too soon.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, I don't quite understand that, but I think what he's trying to say is it's a transition time for him to get. He will get better in time, assuming he gets a contract, obviously. My thing here, right, is with regards to Vegas. I've noticed this also in the Betis game. I don't know
Yeah.
for how many games he's doing it, but ever since he doesn't score, I've realized to pay more attention to it now, just because I want to see if what Ten Hag sees. Because quite honestly, Ten Hag is the one who's been pulling out all these tactics out of his bag, and it's all working all this most of the time.
Mhm.
So today I've noticed something, and the Betis game I really noticed it. Bruno and Rashford get opportunities where Weghorst makes really smart runs
Yep.
and they don't make the pass. And the reason I remember this is
Mhm.
because Edison Cavani used to do it too. And people used to not feed in Edison Cavani as well.
Yeah.
Martial used to do that too.
Yeah.
And they used to
Yep.
not feed in Martial as well. It's a
Mhm.
very, very graveyard shift for the number 9. It doesn't matter which number 9. CR7, Greenwood, you pick whichever one you'd like.
Yep.
Now the reason I compare him to Cavani is because Cavani, much like Weghorst, does not have speed has his main attribute. He
Mhm.
has his brain, the smart running in between lines, because he does not have the speed to suddenly just burst through the lines like an Mbappe or a Rashford.
Mhm.
So I would urge Choppers next time, and I'm sure Choppers has watched this, but maybe maybe he hasn't, maybe he has, I don't know. But I would urge him in the next game, or maybe for the Netherlands game, I don't know. Whenever Vegas
Yep.
plays next, see that he makes those runs, because I have noticed Rashford and Bruno do not see those runs. They either don't see it or they don't pass. I don't want to say they don't pass to him because that will seem like a very dirty
S-
agenda to have. I don't
Yep.
want that. I don't want that because we are playing well. I don't want to have that agenda. I really don't. But I
Mhm.
think if possible, choppers and everyone else in the chat, whoever. I hope my request is to just see if you see what I'm saying. That's it. I'm not saying there's an agenda. Maybe they can't make the pass. Listen, everyone's not a good passer. It is what it is. You have to take that into account as well. Everyone's not a Xabi Alonso. Everyone's not a Iniesta.
Yep.
So maybe they can't make the pass. Maybe they can't make
Maybe.
the pass. But
Maybe.
I do feel that he does make the runs. Now I'm not saying he's going to score all the goals with the runs.
No, no.
I'm not,
But
I'm
I've been seeing
not
it
saying
too.
that.
Like you have a good
Yeah.
point for sure.
I'm
That
just saying I feel he's a little hard done by the choice selection on the field by the other players around.
we also do need to remember the guy wasn't going to be playing
And
this
let's be honest,
amount of games as well.
Anthony, we saw Anthony that day on the Betis game. 3 players were next to him. He went for the shot on his own. He could have cut it back for any of the 3 players. 3
But-
players were on the other side of the pitch.
Hmm.
So he's a little, between Bruno, Anthony, and Rashford, it's tough because he ain't gonna get a lot of service that way. Because Palestri came on and he's finding people with the cross, the direct cross. So
But Nathan, right? Let's be honest, right? I realize what you're saying about he makes the runs, right? I give him that, right? But then when he gets the ball into his feet, my problem is he's finishing, right? My problem is when he gets his opportunity. That's my problem. Any other thing, because I could see that he presses, he plays for the team and stuff like that. He'll put the right pass. I could see that. I'll give him all of that. But my problem is, as the striker, you need to put the ball behind the net, and he doesn't do that. When he gets the opportunity, maybe it might not be as much as he should be getting, but when he gets it, he doesn't score the goal or he doesn't do the right thing, and that's my problem with Vegas. That's all.
yeah,
Fair.
I think that's fair. But just to counter that slightly, it's not even really a counter. Let's say he gets 2 chances a game, and he misses. Let's say he misses both. If everyone was more diligent with him in the team, let's say he gets 6 chances, maybe he scores 1 of 6. Maybe he's one of those strikers that just needs more chances. I mean, not everyone's as clinical as Haaland.
That's where the problem is.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't.
I don't blame him fully,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
also I blame the midfield and the team. Because
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
They're all to
100%.
As I
blame.
said,
Yep.
it's like today, in that game today, you could see that the forward man wasn't getting the ball as much. And as soon as McTominay came off, right, then you could have seen that Anthony was getting the ball. And that was a good sub that he removed
Yeah.
McTominay and put on Anthony, because you could see that everyone
agree.
plays Anthony, right? But you could see why Anthony plays in a Ten Hag system. He holds the ball up more into the opponent's half than
I feel like he looked good when he came on.
yes,
Looked
he
good.
looked good.
Looked good.
Yes, he might not have the right foot and he always looks for his left,
But
right?
if he works on
But
that, he'll
yes,
get there. I think so.
that's what
And,
it is.
and Bruno playing as an 8, because that's what he used to play at Sporting Lisbon. That
Yes,
8-10
that's
role. That
what it
8,
is.
2 games he's played, he's looked good so far this season. I know he's been forced to play it because we've not had the people in the middle, but he's looked good. I'm looking for, if we get an actual 10, if we get a Mohamed Kudus who plays 10,
Ooh.
we put him at the back. Oh my God. And please, let's not forget.
Yes.
We need it. We need him. We need him.
Oh,
Because
boy.
imagine today, right?
Yep.
The opportunity Vegas got, the 2 opportunities. We have him in the forward line, even Harry Kane. One of that opportunity should be at the back of the net. Like one of the strikes he got like that was lame. That was a lame shot. And he was through in front of the goal. And that's where my frustration comes in. It's not
Yeah.
at
No,
him,
I get it.
but it's
I get it.
limitations.
I get it,
Like he's limited when it comes to certain things, and that's where
Of course.
I have the problem with. I don't have a problem with him because I understand that
Yeah.
we went and get a $3 million striker.
Yeah, we
and he's
kind
not
of
gonna be
got
coming
what we
and do
paid for,
certain
basically,
stuff.
at this point.
You understand?
I also
But
think
have a
if we
problem
got
with
him, I also think if we got him when he made the move to Burnley three years ago,
Maybe.
probably been a better deal for us at the time. Also,
I have a problem
someone said something here. Mazanzi said, and he was never critical in front of goal, which is true. He isn't a clinical finisher. He's more of
Hmm.
a give me more chances and I'll put one away
Yeah,
kind of
and then
finisher.
you'll put one away, and that's why
And
we
we,
we
Yeah,
can't we the team we have right now and the way we play,
yeah.
especially
We
now
can't do
in
that.
the
Yeah,
second half of the season, we can't
exactly.
afford to miss the
we
chances
can't do
that
that.
we're
Yeah,
getting.
Yeah, because the
that's
bare
true.
games where if we just critical enough, we will be
Yeah.
seeing now the game will be wrapped up, And
And
I'm not
today
gonna
today I
complain
love
about
I,
him
I
with
love
that,
two
but
moves he did today.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it landed into absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Some also Daily Tech said that's why he probably drops forward. He drops deeper to get a touch because he kind of knows it's going to find it difficult to get the ball inside the half, which is good. Merit to him. He's putting in more work.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was Bruno. It was Bruno to Vegas. Vegas hits it wide to
hmm
Sancho. Sancho whips it into McTominay. McTominay takes the touch and instead of hitting it across goal, takes a touch and tries to go straight at it. And people say Vegas can't link play, but like link
Oh, he
which
does
kind of
that.
play?
He does
You
that.
know that a lot
He
of people
does
say Vegas doesn't link play. Maybe he doesn't, but where is the link you're talking about? Are you talking about in the midfield? Are you talking about just before goal?
No,
Like
he
what is
does
the
it.
link
He
play
does
he
here?
it. He
does. He
does
actually
it.
Yeah,
does be linking up
and
quite
he, and he did it on
nicely, in
the
my
other
Told
opinion.
you,
side.
as I
And he
told
did
you,
it on the other side.
he's
Vegas Rashford whips it into Bruno, and Bruno tries the outside foot, and it just goes. It just
yeah.
it just
But
goes
that's what I'm
floating
saying.
away.
You say like I have an agenda. I don't really have an agenda
No, no,
here.
you don't have an
My
agenda. You
agenda
just,
with him,
you're just a little mad at him. You're just a
my
little mad
agenda,
at him.
my
And it's okay.
my
It's
agenda
okay. It's
with
okay.
him is
I don't like
scoring the
Maguire,
goals.
so
That's
it's all
what he's
good.
there for, scoring the goals.
Yeah,
But every other thing in his play is good.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
good.
But
It's just
but
scoring the goals when you get it.
do you think Ten Hag bought him for goal scoring?
Well, as
That's
I
the
told
thing.
you, maybe the thing about it is that
Ooh.
because Ten Hag plays with a nine, so his
Mm-hmm.
system needs a nine. So that he couldn't get any other person because McTominay, Martial is always injured,
Marcel.
so
Yeah.
he had to fill in somewhere. So
Omani
that's
was
why he
tied as
took Weber.
well. That was kind
Yeah,
of the best
yeah,
option out there, to be
yeah.
honest,
That was
in
the
terms
only
of
option for
yeah.
him, and that's why he took him. And then also remember, Ten Hag always tells you he wants somebody that will work for the team, and he does that.
He does
He works for
100%.
the team. So that's why
Always, yeah.
also.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of happy he's getting a break because he's not
Yeah,
young,
yeah, he
and
needs
he's the
yeah,
only guy. He's the only guy playing, and I'm like,
because he has to play because of the system.
That's
yeah.
exactly what it is. Like, let's be honest.
And
If Martial was available, he wouldn't be playing every single game. He would be coming on here and there from the
That's
bench, or in certain cup games, he'll
yes,
be starting
and
and whatnot.
yes.
yeah, and
So he's
I
getting probably
really like his
expected
passion. I really like his
100%.
passion
Yeah.
because I don't know, just randomly because of the day he scored that, I think, the FA Cup goal. Randomly I got a video of him getting announcement after, I think, after a game for Wolfsburg. I want to say Wolfsburg, that
Mm-hmm.
he's been called to the national team for the first time, and you could hear him
Oh,
like getting choked like on live TV, and I'm like, he really wants to be there. He's one
yeah.
of he's one of that guys that probably as a youth people went, yeah, we don't really know where he's going to be as a
Yeah, maybe.
footballer, and then he's
Look,
probably just
exactly. The
just
Carabao Cup
move
was his
forward.
first
And
trophy. Like, this meant a lot to him
can you
when he
imagine, he's just
got,
getting choked up. He's just getting choked up to be part of the
yeah, the
team. There's no
last goal
guarantee
he
he's going to
scored.
start. Yeah,
He
it's just,
cried. He cried
I
when he scored a
mean,
goal
it's
recently.
mad. It's mad.
It's insane, but
It
it also just means that he gives, you know,
He really
he
cares,
he
which is
cares and he
important.
takes it seriously. And
Important.
I'm not going to fault him for maybe his deficiencies in certain, with the system and whatnot. But
He
it's
makes up it in he makes up into other intangibles. Like for
yeah,
example, everyone has been going after the Spurs team from 2 days ago. I'm
mm-hmm,
like, some of them probably just don't care. They probably
100%.
just don't care. And
Yeah,
I'd never want a Spurs player that just doesn't care. I take Weghorst every day. I don't give a crap how good those players are, any of them, because Harry Kane is trying to drag that team out week in, week out, week in, week out. It must be exhausting. Must be
100. He
exhausting
has
having a
not
bunch
been
of players
getting
who
a
just give up
single
all the time.
break. He plays every
Look,
single game. Game.
Give me 11 McTominays over that Spurs team. I'll take 11 McTominays. I don't care if we finish mid-table. I'll take 11 of them. At least I know they care to be there.
Real
Like
talk, man.
really,
Remember where
it's
we were
just
last season? It was not good. Like, we are in a
people are
lot
just like
better
looking down and
spot.
like walking around the field
Yep.
during
But,
derby
but,
matches, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
what's happening?
but
Yeah.
also Conte is talking about
No passion, all
the
that stuff.
players
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But then
But
let's
I do
be
feel like
honest.
he's sabotaging a bit.
But
He's doing a bit of
Of course. He doesn't want to be there.
he doesn't help though. He doesn't help the situation
That's
because
exactly my point.
their free goes up, right? They free one up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
these subs is still trying to defend. You understand? They're on top of the game and he's still trying to defend. So what you expect them to do?
Yeah. Also
So
with
it's
the
like,
Danjuma
yes,
thing, I don't get it.
he's
Why
saying
do you
about
get
the
Danjuma?
players, but then he doesn't help the situation.
Yep.
You understand?
100%.
Because how many times they would be up and they'll always get a
Screw it
goal.
up at the end, bottle
Yeah,
it.
it's like it
Real
makes no
bottle
sense.
jobs, you know?
So he's just, right now he's just trying a way out, and that's what he does.
Yeah, he just want to get the payout. He knows. Oh, you sacked me. I'm gonna enjoy my money.
That's
I'll
what
be
he does
good.
right now. That's what he's on. You know.
And it's not fair for the Spurs fans, but hey, it is what it is, man. Deotek says if we get Harry Kane slash Oshiman, fullbacks needs to be getting those crosses in because rarely you'll see the likes of Rashi or Bruno pass. All they want
Yeah,
is a shoot.
we've 100% got to change the way we play.
Yep.
Man, if we get a number 9 and do what we're doing right now,
Yeah, it's not gonna.
we might as well just go with Weghorst.
Mm-hmm.
He's way cheaper. Buy better midfielders, buy better defenders. If you're gonna play like this,
Yep.
I don't want Osimhen or Kane. I don't want either of them.
Now
Because-
that's where the manager is frustrated with some of the play because I could see him on the sideline today,
Yeah, he was.
and he was
like took a
frustrated
chewing gum out
because
at 60 minutes. He's like,
Yeah, when he was
Yeah,
like,
like,
nah, this
damn
is when he
like
threw the chewing gum out on the field, I was like, oh, he.
that was
is
perfect. That was
annoyed.
perfect. For once, the camera guy did really
Yeah,
good
it
work because
did, it did.
they
It gave
kept
me
like
really
zooming
Sir
to the
Alex
kids.
Ferguson
They
vibes.
kept
with
zooming to
chewing
the
gum.
kids crying. I was like, what are you doing, guys? Like, what do you want to see small children from Fulham cry?
And I was like,
What are we doing here? Like,
Yeah,
this
that's a
is
bit
sad.
because
It's
they
just an
wanted
FA
an
Cup
upset.
game.
They wanted an upset, but then they didn't get it. So
Like these
That's
little
sad.
babies, like with their little baby Fulham jerseys, like they're all in tears. I'm like, bro, just do something with your life, camera guy. Like, do
Why
something
are we
else with your
doing
life.
that? Oh, they are upset. Oh my god, the players.
What
let
I
them
what
down.
I would have
Oh.
loved is what I would have loved is they pan to the guy that has the paint on their face and their stomach, and they're sad. That
Yeah.
would have been more funny to me.
That would have
I'd be
been
like,
to see their reaction.
that's all.
Just staying there cold
Oh.
and whatnot, and sad. Oh. Another comment here. JP says Ten Hag needs to understand Casemiro and Eriksen are the only ball players. So he needs to play
About it
pragmatic
too.
sometimes by playing McFred. It's a bit serious. Ten Hag's system will not work with McFred. I'm worried. But we all, JP, I get this. We all know Ten Hag just have to make do with what he has. These are, let's be honest, McTominay's going to be out the door in the summer. Most likely, because he ain't getting that much playtime, whatnot.
he?
Fred, I think he is.
you'll be
He's been
surprised.
linked with the way out. For sure, he's been
You'll be
linked to the other
surprised,
clubs.
Sophie. I don't think.
He's gonna go. Him, and Maggie, they're going.
Remember, McTominay is a team player, so every team needs
Yeah.
a team player.
No. But we'll find another team player. Come on now. Let's be honest. This is not me saying that I personally am like Baba. I've been reading reports and whatnot in the January window. He was linked with the move out. We just have to keep him.
Yeah.
He gonna go.
Mhm.
We have to use him
true.
now because you'll be seeing Fred as well. Have you guys noticed that Fred don't be playing that much recently? Probably because he's hella
No.
tired as well.
Yeah, well, that's true, but no, the thing about it,
Are we complaining about it or are we happy about it? I'm
no,
confused.
tell you what
I'm
happened
not
is
saying.
that,
I'm just saying, like, we got to utilize the squad, and that's what he's doing.
Oh,
but
because he
the
has
Fred is
thing
better
about it,
than
he
Fred is
realized
That's not a
better
bad
than
thing.
McTominay. That's so obvious.
That Fred
No,
is better than McTominay.
the thing about it,
I
right?
think Fred is better.
Once Casemiro is not there, Fred don't play. Once
he was
McTominay
playing.
plays, no, he tried to switch it up because you could see he played McTominay and then he plays Sabitzer. But if Sabitzer is injured, then he don't have a choice. He'll play Fred and Bruno. So that's what he's doing. If you realize what he's doing, he play Casemiro and Fred all the time because that's his strongest midfield.
Yeah.
Because Casemiro and Fred always play with each other. They play in the
Yeah.
Brazil team and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
True.
So you understand? So he realized that, okay, if Fred and McTominay plays, it's chaos. You understand? So instead of having
Mhm.
both on the field, you'll have one and then he'll sub the other one for down. That's what he does.
I don't know. I don't know if one is better than the other, but
For me,
I definitely
prefer
think we
Fred
shouldn't
a bit
have. I
more.
definitely think we shouldn't have either of them at the end of the season.
Fred is going to be here regardless because of the
I
year
think Fred
He'll
might
extension.
be here
sign a
for a
new
year
contract.
max.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like you know,
I think he
we
might
triggered
sign a
the
new
extension.
contract.
He gonna be here another year,
Yeah,
and
but he might
that's
sign a new contract
right.
because
McTominay probably will be
because
going, and then we get
McTominay is
Garnacho at
a
Fulham.
maybe like a 50-50 for now. He
We
might
could say
go, he
that.
might stay. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
The other
but
thing
then
is
for sure
Fred
we
is
need
better than
another midfielder.
McTominay, but we got McTominay for free. So is he actually really better than him? Because you spent 50 million for Fred. Is he actually better than him?
Ooh.
Fred is now playing at least consistently. He's not good.
But
Not
Fred's 30.
yeah. So
You know, sometimes we forget, but he's been here since Mourinho.
He's been here for a
Years. Also,
long time.
McTominay did get his break, debut under Mourinho as well. So he been here.
Yeah,
You know, a
that
lot
was
of
the
people be
season.
forgetting that.
Fred wasn't getting a lot of
Yep,
game time that season.
he
but then
started being
under
used a
Mourinho,
lot more
McTominay was
under.
playing defense as well.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Everyone except Ten Hag has played McTominay. Everybody
Yeah.
except Ten Hag has played
No,
McTominay.
but
I
no,
don't know
let's
what to
be
say to
honest.
No,
that.
at the beginning
Let's
he
be
was
honest. He
playing.
was playing McTominay.
He was actually doing
McTominay
very
got
well.
injured.
Yeah,
When
and
McTominay
then he
got
had that bad
injured,
match in the Manchester derby, and
Yes,
then
yeah,
exactly.
it all went.
he got,
He
and then
kept
after that, he
Casemiro
got
out of the
injured,
team for a while.
and then he
So
was out of
Trump
the
is right,
team
yeah.
because he was
Hmm.
injured. That's what
Yep.
happened to him.
And then
So let's be
after he
honest
came
about it.
back, he was, he wasn't really pulling up.
Every manager loves McTominay, man. Even to now.
Seriously, everyone
Like,
really loves McTominay. It's
Because
Jose
as
just
I
so
Mourinho.
told you,
mad.
he's a team player. That's why he's a team player.
Yeah. Jose Mourinho made him
You
his
gotta respect it.
player of the
You gotta
year.
respect it. You
Yeah,
gotta
that's what
Yeah,
respect
he
for
it.
is.
If all
sure,
the
for
coaches
sure.
love him, if all the
That's
coaches
what
love
it
him,
is.
then he must be doing
Ah,
something right.
Because
that is
he
a good
listened
point.
to everything they say. McTominay run. McTominay, he'll do it. So that's why
Sometimes
they
Listen,
you
love
need
him.
a player like that
everybody likes
just
an
is a team player.
obedient pet too.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's
Everybody
what it is.
loves an obedient pet too. It could be the same thing. It's like if someone follows your instructions to the T, obviously someone's going to like you.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's
Mhm.
it. Doesn't matter how good you are, how bad you are. And the thing is, I think McTominay was here for the entire bad part of United. That's
Yes.
another thing we have to acknowledge that,
Mhm.
because he's never known what good Man United looks like. So it's
Yeah.
very easy to rag on him
Very
as a
good
player.
point.
It's very easy to rag on him as a player. That's why
That's a good point.
Casemiro has never seen anything bad about United. Sabitzer, nothing. Vegas, everyone thinks they are in Manchester United's Fergie Man United, because none of them have actually been part of the bad lineup. Only De Gea and Jones have been part of the good and the bad lineup of Manchester United. They are the only people who actually know what the difference is. Everyone
Yeah,
just
that
knows
knows
shit
how
Manchester United.
winning
Yeah.
like
And
the
everyone just
big
knows
thing
bad
is.
Manchester United because that's all they've known for the last 10 years, roughly
Mhm.
speaking.
Yeah.
So, except for when David De Gea comes out and says we're not good enough, people go, "Yeah, he's just saying that, because he won
But
a
he
league with Fergie."
knows.
I'm like, yeah, but he also is the only one who knows that we used to be
Yeah,
good.
a lot of people sometimes
Like
we forget it.
seen it,
He's
seen it
been
on the
there.
ground,
He
like
was
on the
a part
actual
of that
ground. Yeah.
winning. We won the Premier
So,
10 years ago. He's been here for 12 years. People,
19
come
years
on now.
old. He's going to be 30. I think he's 30 this year. Yeah?
No, he'll
Crazy. That's
32.
mad.
He's
32.
Is he?
'Yep.
32.
But goalkeepers, they be going on for a long time. Like remember Van der Sar and whatnot, they be going on for.
Wow, he is 32 years old.
Yep.
1990, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So he'll be
Okay.
33.
Wow,
Freaking hell.
wow.
He looks good though. Come on now. Not that he wouldn't
Looking
look good
great,
in
yeah.
early
He
30s,
shaved the
but,
beard, he looked younger.
Oh yeah, the wolf beard suits him.
But
Yeah.
you could see the Spanish coach has something against him though.
Oh, bro,
Yes.
don't even get no. We're not talking about Spain. We're not
They
talking about
did him
England.
dirty.
I
Wasn't
don't
it?
want to hear about this.
Wait a minute.
He's a donkey. They're all
What was it?
donkeys.
Wasn't it like somebody, like a president for the Spanish Federation, who said like, "Oh, congrats on your retirement. You did wonderful and whatnot." And he was like, "I haven't retired." They
Yeah,
just
yeah,
took
Bobby
me
yeah.
out of it.
Sanchez, man. Sanchez.
Nah. That was mad. I was like, do
I
not
don't want
do
to do
my
this. I don't
goalkeeper
want to
like
do this.
that.
I don't want to do
Mm-mm.
this.
But it's a good
I
thing
hope he
though.
retires.
He gets
Just
some rest.
retire.
I
Just
don't even
retire,
want
man.
Rashford to go and play for England. I wanted him to get some rest as well.
But he
Oh.
probably won't be playing that much anyways. Like remember
Oh, he
South?
will
He just.
be. One of
You
our
think so?
friendlies is against Italy. He's playing. Who's the good left wing that we're going to play in England?
Yeah, who's in form?
He's playing. He's
Rashford
playing.
is in form. Yeah.
Yeah, but
God, he's gonna
How
play.
many? There's people
But,
that's been left out that
but let's
deserves
be
to be
honest.
there.
Let's be honest. Southgate is a waste man. So let's be honest
He
about it.
is a waste
He
man.
he, he would play. He will play.
I don't want to talk about
Sterling or
Southgate.
anybody else before Rashford.
I don't want to
He's a
talk
waste
about
man.
it.
That's what I'm saying. He decided not to start him in the what was it, the
Oh.
last game they had in the, against France in
Because
the
they
World
lost that World Cup because of Southgate. He's a waste man and they still have him in charge. You
Mm-hmm.
We
understand?
also
Southgate is a waste man.
we also kind of lost it because Chouameni's goal stemmed for a foul, and in the Euros they used to not accept those goals, but suddenly they accepted those goals. It was a foul on
Eh,
Saka, and then they scored on the counter. But
mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Those rules, referee, the VAR, I don't want to interfere.
Bro.
It is what
Not
it is.
playing Rashford was his downfall. He's silly. Rashford came and score and make you all go through and all kind of stuff like and still
And you
yet
just still decide.
you didn't play.
No, the guys, I'm letting you know, England is not winning anything with that man still in
Yeah, they
charge.
ain't
I
winning
can
shit
forget
with
about
him.
that. Winning ish. But here's a question here from Ravi. It says, Sophia, do United need to improve in games and not just rely on decisions to fall your way?
Well,
Choppers.
that's just the only game.
But Ravi, you said
Yeah,
decisions to fall your way.
that's
He
the only
used his
game
hand.
Yeah,
can
The
you
spread
ball
know,
was
our
going
way.
in. He used his hand to stop it out. Like, what other decision was it
Ravi,
going to be?
Ravi,
No,
we
no,
Give me
know
but
that
you
hand.
Ravi,
bantering your brother.
when you say decisions to fall your way, you make it sound like that is not a handball red card.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's what you mean, but when you word it that way,
Ravi felt,
it
I
makes it
think,
sound like we got lucky to get a
yeah,
handball red
Yeah,
card.
it's not
yeah.
Which,
luck, and
dude, he's standing right next to the goal.
that's why it
Like
was
Mm-hmm.
luck
his
because Sancho
his
had
hand was right near the post.
opportunity
Like
to
what?
score a
The
goal
ball was
before
going
that
in.
handball. He had the opportunity to shoot the ball inside the goal, empty goal,
Mm-hmm.
and before that handball. So it wasn't luck.
It's a bit, yeah.
I was
Be-
just reading. I was just reading like the England squad, and I just clicked on a headline here just for fun,
Mm-hmm.
and it says the England squad shows Gareth Southgate is not interested in Italian football.
He's
So
not
no
what?
Tomori, basically no Tomori and Abraham again.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because he
But
ain't
I'm
been
like,
checking for it.
no, I mean Conor Cody is way better than Fikayo Tomori.
But also, he still left out Jane for Prowse, who should be there instead of like, a Calvin
I
Phillips and
just
whatnot and Connor Cole.
of
Come on,
course he has the best excuse, Sophia. They're going to get relegated this season. He has a lovely excuse this time.
it's ridiculous.
I told you, let's not talk about Southgate. Let's
Fraser
not talk about
Foster
Southgate.
made
Wait,
it to the World Cup squad.
you're
Fraser
lying.
Foster.
Wait, did he?
What?
Yes. He
They-
replaces injured Nick Pope. So you're trying to tell me they can't even find three goalkeepers? They can't even find three
Wait,
goalkeepers
who's
in
the goal?
England.
No, that is
Fraser Foster
mad.
is the Spurs goalkeeper
Yeah, I
who
know, I know.
just conceded 3 2 days ago.
Oh, he's taking a piss. He's taking a piss.
Makes sense.
Southgate is a waste man. Let's
Yep.
be
Bang
honest.
Bang says, hello, let's go Gunners. Did y'all watch the
Yeah, I did a live watch long. Yeah.
yeah, what you thoughts about that? Even though he's United, but it's just, we still like to talk about the rivals.
Arsenal is fine, so Arsenal
So
is
very, very convincing performance. Crystal
yeah.
Ugh.
Palace, they went missing, and then I don't know,
I
at
think
3-1, at 3-0, they started playing the game. They got one goal back. They looked like they were going to get a second one,
Yeah.
But Arsenal
and
always
then
looked in
put it to
charge of
bed.
the game though.
Yeah,
I think the
Mm-hmm.
worst
all
decision
good.
Crystal Palace could do was sacking Vieira. That was a
Oh,
worst
I agree. Even though, like, I get they were in a really bad state with not
because
like
now
winning it.
the next 9 games or 10 or whatever games they have left
Mm-hmm.
is the bottom half. They're
Yeah,
12.
they should have
They,
waited.
Daily Tech is saying, do the players have to experience the dark side of United to be a United player? I disagree with you. LOL. Martinez is doing great because there is passion. Besides, every team in the EPL has changed. Do the players have to experience it? No. But when people say David De Gea doesn't know what he's talking about, because David De Gea has been pulling this team out of the absolute irrelevancy that we've been in for the last 10 years, and people want to get rid of him because he can't pass a ball can't hit a 60-yard ball. So you can disagree with me, which is absolutely fine, Daily Tech. There's no issues there. And what was the other thing you said? Martinez is doing great, but Martinez has not experienced any negativity playing in Manchester United because this is his first season. And
Yeah.
yes, you actually used your point is actually mirrors my point, which is Martinez has passion. And last year, all these players that were in the dark side,
They
as
didn't
you
have
mentioned,
passion.
had no
Weren't
passion.
playing for
They
the
had no
Yeah,
team.
passion.
they didn't have
And you
no
know why
passion.
they've had no passion? Because they've been 5, 6, 7 years not winning nothing. So Martinez comes with an Eredivisie title.
Yep.
So he's won something before coming here.
And throughout the
Varane won something
season,
before
he
coming here.
wins the World Cup
Casemiro's
as
come
well.
here winning something. Yeah. So they do the players have to experience the dark side? No, they just have
No.
though. Where have we been on the light side of being a United player in the last 10 years? They only know the darkness because we have only lost, and been horrible in the league. So I'm very happy if players don't experience the dark side of United. But and that's hopefully all the new set of players we get from moving forward.
100%.
We have to get rid of all these players that
That
bring
holds
down
us
the team
back.
finally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Gotta
I
move
agree
forward.
with what you're saying, Daily Tech. I'm not saying they have to be part of the dark side, but
No.
you get a lot of insight to a winning team and a losing team if you have been there for both. So and David De
Yeah.
Gea and Phil Jones, say what you want about him. I've seen both sides of
I've
United
seen it.
in the
They've
last
been
10
through
years.
so many, like, been under so
Well,
many
it
managers
means something.
with
It
different
means something
systems.
on a personal level, like
Yeah, I
because
think
because
so.
as United fans, we have seen so much winning
Yep.
that when people don't understand why we feel bad about it now the last 10 years, because we've seen so much winning. But a
Mm-hmm.
player who's actually played for the team, won, and then went through the slide, those people will understand exactly what we feel like. So those players understand how we feel like.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Deltit also says Martinez, even before being signed, there
Yeah,
were
that is
talks that he
bullshit.
can fit
Carragher
in
looked like a fool there, didn't
from
he?
Leipzig.
Carragher's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
real fool.
I
I'm
agree.
not
Yeah,
having that
that was
shot thing
mad.
done.
Like
Cannavaro won the Ballon d'Or at 5'8", 5'10".
it's so
Cannavaro.
dumb. Like, how are we gonna be? We gonna height shame? Like, get out of here. Like, what?
And I've seen
What
it.
did?
I've seen him leap. He can leap.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did you see
What
the
were
a
your
couple of
thoughts
headers he
about
got?
this?
Couple
Yeah.
of header chances he got from Luke
Mm-hmm.
Shaw's corners.
Yep.
He's had a few header chances too.
100%.
He can jump. He can jump.
Speaking of him, what your guys' take on him today? Um,
As I told you, Sophie, the whole
yeah,
team was poor. He was poor. He got taken
he
to the
was.
cleaners on one occasion. He got and thank God for who came in
He
and
was really good to
um
me, but hey,
also right because when he got taken to the cleaners, right? And then Maguire also slipped. I'm like, you have no one
Ah,
to
yes, yes,
defend,
yes,
and
yes.
you slipping as
Yeah.
well. I'm like, Jesus.
He got shoved, but
But
then he
who
kind of
came
fell
back?
off
Who came
balance.
back to defend? I think
Harrison
it was
Reed. That was
Luke Shaw, one of them that
I think
cleared
that
the
was.
ball.
I think you're talking about Harrison Reed. Harrison Reed
Yes,
kind of
yes.
he
pushed him
looked good in
off.
the first half.
Yeah,
He,
and then
I was like, is
he
this
faked the cross,
Ronaldinho
and then
playing?
Harry Maguire
What?
slipped.
Harry
Yeah,
Harry
Maguire
Maguire
slipped.
slipped,
I'm like, and he didn't have
and
anyone on him.
Sabitzer cleared the ball.
Yes,
Sabitzer
yes,
hit the block.
yes, yes. So I was like, a good thing Sabitzer came back to clear the ball because that could have been an opportunity. Like as
oh
I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
the whole team didn't play well today.
But I will say I like what he did. He got in Mitrovic's face a lot. Mitrovic was getting very frustrated with
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Martinez.
yeah,
He's
That
a
I
short
liked.
guy, but I love how he's just. I don't give a
Oh,
damn
love it,
about how short I am.
love
I'm
it,
gonna be. You don't f with me.
And also the passing, I love
love it.
his passing and stuff like that
Yes,
because
yes, yes.
you
He's
could
so
see
good
he
with playing
passed the
out from the
ball,
back.
yeah,
He's
from the back,
so
yeah,
good.
That was the one where Rashford gives it to Vegas, gives it to Rashford, feeds it to Bruno,
yeah,
and then Bruno
yeah,
scuffs it. That was the thing.
yeah.
So yeah, I get what a daily. I love these heated days. It's great to bro. It's not heated at all daily. If you
Yeah,
disagree,
yeah,
it's absolutely fine. And
100%.
the reason I liked how you disagreed as well, daily. Like you disagreed and you gave your reasoning. People just
100%.
go. People just go. I disagree with you. You don't know ball. Like everybody's the pundit
Yeah,
nowadays. You
and
know that
that's not
it's
how
like
you have a
people can have
football.
different points of views. It's like how I
100%.
told Choppers about Weghorst.
Mm-hmm.
Have a look today. Today I saw Sofa score. He got a 7.2. He did better than Sancho, which I thought he did anyway. Did better than Maguire, which I thought he did better than anyway. And he got his Sofa score rating as better than them.
At
I'll
some point,
take
the
it
sofa
because
score might be a little bit off, but not this. But
I mean
like,
I thought
but
Sancho was terrible today. Did no one think Sancho was terrible
Yeah,
today?
he was, but I told
I
you he
think
was
he was
terrible.
terrible. I
He
didn't.
was
I
Oh,
no,
don't.
he
okay.
was terrible.
In my
Was
opinion, he was
Maguire and
terrible.
Sancho not the worst players today for our
Yes,
team?
yes. Let me tell you, Maguire, Sancho, Bruno.
Because that's what they're saying. They also said Rashford had a bad game. He didn't have the
Rashford,
best
Nah,
game.
Rashford
yeah,
was
he didn't look
no.
on.
The thing about it, Rashford wasn't in the game as much. But
He
saying
was
that
on.
he had a bad game is different. But then for
Yeah.
sure, Bruno Fernandes in the first half was awful.
Yeah, he was.
Awful.
Oh, I did get
He just
frustrated with
kept
like
on giving the ball
losing the
away,
ball
right?
in really bad positions and
Sancho,
whatnot. Oh.
I don't know. He was non-existent.
Am I the one
In
who
the,
felt like he came more into it in the second half?
he came
Yeah,
more
After
but
into it when they
the
had nine
problem with
players on
that
the
is he switched wings. That's the problem.
field. No, but when they had nine players, Sancho came into the
He
game
came
more.
he came he came Cam because they got rid of McTominay. They
Yes,
put Bruno eight. They put him as Cam, and they put Anthony on the right wing. So he
yes.
actually played in a different position in the second half.
He was coming more into the midfield when
Yeah.
McTominay
It's
came out.
that Cam position when he played at Leicester, and then we beat them.
yeah,
When we
yeah,
switched up our tactics,
yeah,
that's what we did.
yeah,
So he did play better because he didn't have to
yeah.
run as
So
much.
maybe
He didn't
it's
have to
more.
go down the byline. He had to go
Yeah,
down the
yeah,
middle.
yeah,
He has
yeah,
a
yeah.
chance to go left, chance to go right, both sides in the middle. So.
Option. You know what? Yeah, that is a very good
No,
point.
but I'm not going to single him out. I'm just saying like
No, no, no,
Vegas
not
did
that.
have a better game than him.
But that's fair.
Today,
That is
today.
completely fair,
Yeah,
So
Vegas had
so
a better game than him, like
and that's
especially
fair.
in play
Yeah.
and
so
stuff
that's
like
what
that.
I'm saying. So I was just saying like Choppers might not like Vegas for his reasons. I might
Yep.
not like somebody for. It's not necessarily heated debate as long as you explain it. Otherwise,
Of
you're
course.
just saying stuff. You're
Yeah,
just
yeah,
going, oh,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
Yeah,
crap. He's
yeah. This
crap like
is
that. It's
for
like
us to just have footballing opinions,
yeah,
and it's completely
of course.
fine to disagree and whatnot. Like this is, like I said, this is a space where you can disagree. We just keep it respectful. That's it.
Yeah, and Daily
That's
Tech
all.
has a lovely another point here. With those set pieces, they could have been 3-0 Fulham. Easy.
Yep, easy,
Oh,
easy.
Easy. I
Harrison
agree.
Reed though, knocked
Easy.
freaking hell at the beginning of the game. He was just
I don't
bringing it.
get I don't get right when
Yep.
we come up against a side with a tall number nine and a very potent and capable number nine, right?
Hmm.
I don't get why we always have the short people defending. Like we have Maguire at the
Mm.
back, but yet still Luke Shaw was the one defending Mitrovic. Bruno Fernandes was the one defending Mitrovic. It makes no sense to me.
Oh.
Because
Unless they're doing some kind
know
of
who's gonna
so
win the
choppers.
header. It will always be
That,
Mitrovic
mm,
because he will always
mm,
get up from Luke Shaw and Bruno. No matter what, you need
Hmm.
somebody tall on him, and it wasn't that. Every time he went up, he would win the ball.
Hmm.
The only one he didn't win was when Basaka was on him. When Basaka won that ball, but after that, every ball he won it, and that makes no sense to me. I don't know why, but because it has
Yeah.
to do with what's the name? Well, how they defend again? Zonal marking. I don't like that.
zonal marking. Yeah.
It makes no sense. Let's be honest. You tall, you defend him because he's tall as well. That's what it is. But
Hmm.
that zonal marking makes no sense when it comes to situations like because 9 out of 10, the striker will always win the ball ahead of somebody shorter. You understand? And
I
that
see
makes
that.
no sense.
And by the way, Bruno Fernandes has surpassed Javier Hernandez and Robin van Persie with 60 goals.
No, whoa. He's been here
How many
3 years
goals that
as
is?
well.
He scored 60 goals as a number 10 in 3 years and 2 months.
That
Take
is it.
that, people who call him a
Also,
stat padder.
we had a
20 goals a
horrible
season.
season
How do you
last
like that?
season. He probably would have scored even more with
He
if
scored,
we're.
I think he scored 11. No, he scored 11 league. No, he scored 11 league goals. I don't know how many more goals he scored.
Oh, I'm so
11
proud
league
of him.
goals.
That's amazing.
60 goals. Robin van Persie. One of the seasons was a title winning season.
But
60
you know,
goals.
Bruno would score more goals if he wasn't trying too hard, though. He's
Possibly.
a guy he tries too hard, and then when he tries, sometimes it doesn't pay off. Like
Hmm.
sometimes he could just do a give and go and get the ball back, but he doesn't, and
That's
that's
something
where
that he needs to tweak more on the
Yeah.
games.
it
But I'm
makes
thinking
That
if
that
we
that
get
third goal,
more.
that third
so
goal,
complicated, you know.
I saw the third goal. I saw the angle. I'm like,
Yeah,
it's going in. That third goal, I was like, that's not a good
because you
position
know
for you,
he's gonna hit
Leno.
hard.
It was
Because
so good. It was like
he
bam,
just
like take
smashed
that,
it into the
people.
net. The
Oh, it
net,
was
the net.
so good.
On the plate for him, so he could have enough time to get his shooting laces and stuff like that, you know. So
What did you guys think about Sabitzer's first goal? That was sticky. That
yeah,
was nice.
that was
I was
tasty.
like, okay, I see you, Marcel. Okay.
Dude, I don't know that goal. At first, I was like, wait, how did the ball like go in the air from the ground? I was, wait, 1 minute. Did the goalkeeper like kick it in? I was like, "Huh?" And then I had to like look at it. I had to like zoom in. Like they took the slow motion, and I was like, I don't know what kind of kick that was, but the ball went
It
perfectly.
was a
I was like,
back
what?
heel, but he did it with both of his legs. That's what
It
it
was
is.
the most
I was like,
weirdest looking
ooh,
bounce. It went like in the air. And I was like,
yeah.
Because
what?
And I was,
what he did was he used that pace from the cross. That's what he did. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, and Luke Shaw with
it
assists.
looked like a sick goal to score. That's all I'll say. It looked really
Yeah,
sick.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
What did you guys, I mean, we talked a little bit about, at the beginning with the next team we're going to be meeting in the semifinal, but are you guys content with that? Or are you thinking, for me, Brighton, it's not going to be an easy team to face in the semifinal, but do you guys think that we can maybe nick it in the end and get through?
Um,
Potentially see a Manchester Derby final?
I'm not gonna lie.
Mm,
Brighton worry the crap out of me. Like,
me too.
yeah,
Same.
they are strong side, but hopefully we by that time we should have everyone back except for Ghana.
and we have and it's De Zerbi. It's not Potter anymore. So
Yeah,
Mm.
I
yeah,
don't
this
But
know.
the
will be doing
Zerbi
a
is
good job.
cooking. The
But
Yeah,
Zerbi.
that's why I don't know. I
all
don't
Yeah.
we
know.
have to do is limit them from getting a lot of shots and stuff like that. Because
Hmm.
their attack
And
is deadly. Their attack is deadly, kind of. Their attack is deadly.
I like the striker. Did you see that
What's
second
his
goal
name?
where he
Yeah, the
touches it,
striker.
brings it
Yeah,
down, spins, and he just
what's his
shoots? I
name?
was like, oh.
Anderson or something like that. That's his name, right?
Evan Ferguson. Evan
Ferguson,
Ferguson.
yeah.
Yeah,
A
Irish.
lot of
He's
people are checking
Irish.
for him. He's a
he
hot
scored
commodity
two
right
goals
now.
today.
And Mitoma. No one can stop
Ooh,
him right now.
yeah.
Did you see that goal? I was watching that ball roll in. I was like, of course he scored.
Ooh.
I was
I
just
haven't.
watching
I
the
didn't
ball
Let,
roll.
see
I
that
was like,
game,
"Hey,
but like in other
let,
games, he looks so good, man. He's so good.
just the ball
I,
looked like it was going in slow motion into the goal. I was like, of course he
Yeah.
scored. 90th minute, 89, 50 something. I
he'll
was like,
score. He'll
of course.
score. Don't give him the
Like, oh,
opportunity. He'll score. I don't mind we going and get him though. To
he
be
is
honest,
so lethal. He is
Ooh.
so lethal right now, Kaoru Mitoma.
The way Brighton's, scouting people and whatnot, they know how to find some ballers, some gems. Freaking hell.
Something big's happening at that club. If they get European football this year, I'm
I hope
actually
they do. I genuinely hope they do.
I'm not
Yeah.
worried, but I'm very curious to see what they're going to do in the market
Oh
because they
yeah,
will
yeah,
get
yeah, yeah.
extra money.
Yeah,
because they
that's
sell
very
all
good
their assets.
point.
Their assets always a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And but will they
No one
sell
in
if
a
they're in
French
Europe this
player
time?
go for less than 50 million.
But will they sell this time if they get into Europe? That's the question.
Nah, they would
That's
sell. They would sell because
You think so?
I think they are selling club though. That's what they do. They get
but don't
the
you think they will at least try to do something in Europe once like how Burnley did, like how
maybe
Wolves did?
but I think they are selling club. So if the money is right, they will sell.
I don't think because then they would have gotten rid of Casado. Then they decided to be like, nah,
The
we're not
summer
getting rid of him.
coming, somebody comes back
Money
for
wasn't right, right? Money
he'll
wasn't right.
be gone. He'll be gone. If the summer someone comes, let's say Arsenal come back for Casado, he'll be gone. Because
Okay,
remember,
but what if Brighton finished fourth?
he'll be gone once the
Champions League.
money is
We're
right.
talking about Champions League football, though. We're not talking about
Yes,
Europe football.
once the
We're
money
talking
is
about
right, he'll
Champions
gone.
League, brother. Come on now, maybe.
Once the money is right, he'll be gone. They are selling club. He'll be gone.
I don't know if they're necessarily selling
So
club. I don't
you think they will compromise their European campaign just because the money is right? You
They'll
don't
try.
think they will at least keep
They,
the players for one more
what they
season
do
and
is
see?
that try and get somebody else, but he'll be gone. To be
I don't
honest.
think so. I see your points
Like
there,
all of them will
choppers.
be gone. Like Mitoma will be
Okay,
gone.
all of them,
Caicedo.
not all of them,
You
but then
saying
they'll sell a big asset for sure. They'll sell somebody big.
okay. I see what you're saying. So maybe like one that can give them the big
Yeah,
bucks
yeah.
potentially. Okay, that's fair. That's
Because
fair.
if Caicedo, if let's say Caicedo, right, they
Mm-hmm.
get at least 100 and something million for Caicedo, they would take it. Because at the end of the
If they
day,
push it to
remember
that, then maybe
Brighton always brings the next player up. So yes, they'll
they
be in
they
Champions
always are
League.
like a step ahead.
Yeah, they
Like
always
if
a step ahead. That's
that
the
is a
type
good
of
point.
club they
Very
are.
good point, actually.
So when you
Mm-hmm.
thinking that they'll be down and stuff like that, remember Porter 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 is not there, right? But they
Yep.
still playing the way they play. with another manager
That's
because
insane. So
that's
he
their
took their
system.
whole,
No
team
matter
with them.
which manager that come in, that's how they're gonna play. That's their
Yeah,
system.
that is a good.
So they
Yeah,
have their
because
whole system already. So
yeah,
no
I heard
matter
about
which
they all.
player or
Yeah,
who, yeah, that's what it is.
exactly, because they already have like a manager in mind. They're kind of
Yes,
scouting and they're looking
yes.
at the managers just in case if the Serbi moves on, they have
Brighton is one
somebody
of
that
the
they might go
well-run
for
clubs.
in case.
Brighton
I
is
think
one of the well-run
Can I
clubs.
just
that's
share
gold.
something with you? Can I just share something with you guys?
Yeah, sure.
I'll just give me a second.
Go ahead.
Just
By
want
the
to
way,
show
people
you
keep
the.
getting the likes
I
up.
just
We
want to
can.
show you the. I just want to show you the average position.
Yep.
I got it here. Check a look at. Have a look at that, guys.
Okay.
Look how well this team is playing together. So that's
Mhm.
obviously the defensive half. Look at Maguire this high, McTominay as the third centre back, Martinez over here. These two obviously have to sit next to each other because they are Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
But
So
no,
they
but
have to hang out with each other.
you realize, right, that
Mm.
Wan-Bissaka couldn't go all the way up
Yeah,
because
look, that's his average position. He couldn't go
he
all the
was
way. Yeah, I'm
protecting
showing you.
Oh, he was
Maguire. Remember that
frustrated
because
often.
remember
I yeah.
Maguire was on a yellow card, right? And
Oh, so
Maguire,
true.
This is it.
that yellow card Maguire got was so foolish. How
See,
can
see this, but this is
He was
not
dumb.
good, choppers.
He thought it was
This is not
rugby.
good. These people don't actually spread out, and that's why Vegas gets nothing. Look at this. Vegas was behind Sancho as at an average of
yeah,
90
majority
minutes.
of the time, yeah.
That's mad.
Because
Vegas played the
he
whole.
was
Wait,
the
hold
one
on,
running
wait.
back and trying to defend.
Interesting fact, choppers. Sancho didn't finish the whole game, and that was his average position. Vegas finished the whole game, and that was where Vegas was.
Yeah.
That's
Ah,
crazy.
that
Played
is
another 25
crazy.
minutes more. He played another 25 minutes more, dude. And check this out. This you're gonna like, choppers. Look at this. Look at my guy over here. Look where he's standing in average to everybody else. He's like, forget all these people. I'm going to stand over here in this corner. He's like, forget all these guys. I'm going to just hang out here for the
But
next 20
that's what he
minutes.
does. But remember, sometimes it might be a tactic that Ten Hag implemented.
Man, but look how far away he's from everyone.
He's like,
He's
bye,
nowhere near
people.
anybody.
Because
He's like,
he's the one they rely on to get the ball and get it up the field. That's what
yeah,
happens.
yeah.
So
Anyway, no, I
maybe
just
that's
wanted to show you guys. I only wanted to show you guys that because I was like, wow, they are playing together. They're pulling back. They're pulling back enough if they don't have the players. They're going forward together in tight spaces to keep the passes if they need to tighten it up when they need to.
Mhm.
Even Rashford. Rashford is pretty, like in general, he was kind of close to all of them. So
but
that was a good thing. Like,
you saw when Anthony came on, right? And then McTominay came off. Then
mhm.
Vegas dropped into the midfield. So now
Yeah.
the midfield was stronger because now it's harder for Fulham to pass through the
Yeah,
midfield.
but I have to say I was a little disappointed that Sancho was the furthest player forward. This average position thing tells you a lot. He
Mhm.
played 20 minutes less than most of those players, and he was the furthest player forward. That's actually a little disappointing.
Mhm.
You
That is
know,
a very good point.
I mean, Vegas should not be behind Sancho. He
He
should
shouldn't.
not.
He should
He
not.
should
Definitely not.
not on average, and not if you have played 25 minutes more. He should not. He shouldn't.
Yeah.
But I get why Rashford is right next to Sancho and Vegas because he can actually run fast enough to get away from them. Those two guys can't run fast though.
Yeah,
They need to
They
be
Sancho
further
can.
and
forward.
Vegas can't run fast. Yeah.
Yeah, they need to be further forward.
They
Everybody's
have
like on
to.
the halfway line. They were like, okay, we'll chill here.
They gotta have an edge.
Rashi's gonna run, and then it is what it is after that. It
Mhm.
was that kind of thing. But I like the fact that they clump together close in the midfield instead of being spread apart and you
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
get to
yeah,
any of them if you need
yeah.
to release a pass. So I like that. What I saw there, I like that. I like that. Overall position was good.
Which
And
is
after the
good.
substitution, McTominay got removed, and there was a decent gap. I don't know if I showed you that. There was a decent gap between 5 and 6, which is Maguire and Martinez. They didn't
Yep.
need someone to drop back. So that was good because the number 8, Bruno Fernandes, was dropping deep then. So he was the one going in and out.
Yeah. I did feel like we started to play better for sure. Like when Anthony came in, he got a
That
little
was
bit
good.
more
I know
used to
McTominay
it.
was trying to help out Maguire on the left hand side because that's why they were so close. But
Yeah.
either which way, I was happy when I saw that. When I saw that average position, I was like, you know what? At least they're kind of playing in range of each other, which is good.
Mhm. I see that for sure. That's a good point. Let's read some of the comments before we start to wrap up. Let's see here. Doo-doo. It says yeah. Says yeah. Actually, with those chances Mitro had, Shaw was the one around him. Fair. Good point. JB says Mitrovic could have scored 3 goals. We play Newcastle and Brentford and Everton, who are good in there. We need to work on, yeah, the set pieces. Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, that is a very good point for sure. I mean, those games is the next games where we're still without Casemiro, so we we got it over the line with this game, but hopefully we can get it done with the other games as well. I mean, Newcastle, I believe
Oh
that's
wow, the
away.
Clasico. There's already a goal in the El Clasico.
Oh, is it? Who scored?
Wow,
Is it-
people are going to enjoy this one. Araujo scored an own goal.
Oh my God, he did. Oh, Harry is one of our Barcelona, viewers. He not here in the comments right now, but
Yeah,
ooh,
yeah, I know. He must be going to
yeah.
watch the game. Yeah,
Oh,
9 minutes. I think it's 12 minutes right now, and
what?
9 minutes in, he scored an own goal.
Ah, that must be. Ooh, am I? I don't know about you, but do you like feel that it's just the El Clasico now is just it's not the same like it used to be. It's not that exciting. I don't know
Probably
about you, but
because they
I don't
don't.
feel it.
Probably because they don't have as big as names as they used to before, right? They're both kind of moving away from that. We'll just get the biggest name to compete with Real Madrid every time. I think they're both kind of doing it. Because if
Maybe.
you think about it now, Toni Kroos is getting older, Modric is
Yeah,
getting older, Benzema is getting
Benzema.
older.
Yeah, they're moving up the
Rudiger, I
new.
think, is 30 years oldish. Nacho is old. Carvajal is old. Thibaut Courtois is, I think, above 30 now. It's
Mm-hmm.
like it'll be a new wave, and it won't be the most attractive players, but they will be
Yeah.
still good players like a Camavinga, like
Yeah,
a
of course I do
Valverde.
like some of the players, but
It
I
won't be
just
necessarily a Galactico, but they will be
yeah.
maybe some exceptional youth talent or some
Hope yeah,
exceptional scouting talent.
maybe.
So because the names aren't as shiny as they used to be, probably, I would say.
Maybe.
But we're talking about a time where everyone wanted to play with Messi and Ronaldo. So when Perez or Bartomeu makes the call, everyone wants to join. So that's
Yeah.
also, you have to take that into account
Yeah, the
as well.
rivalry, with the Messi Ronaldo, what yeah, of course. And I don't know, I just
Plus is you want to play with Prime Messi, right? Like you see him every year playing well. You want to play with him. You want to play with Prime
of course.
Ronaldo. So
Yeah.
that's like an additional thing. It's like Real Madrid and Ronaldo. It's like
Yeah,
Barcelona
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
Messi. It's like
Yes.
two things,
Yeah,
with the
yeah, yeah. 'Cause
offer.
that definitely, we're putting a lot of eyes on La Liga and Spanish football in general. But I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of fallen a
I'm
little
surprised
bit.
Ali's not joined us. I thought he'd be free today.
Oh,
It's
yeah, no.
Sunday.
Yeah, he be a little bit busy with like, school and stuff, even though it's Sunday,
Yes, he
but
has
like
school.
exams. And so,
Is he going to uni or is he in school still? Like I can't
I
I don't know.
believe it's uni. I could be right. I think it's still uni, but or
He
potentially.
probably does
But
have uni though, because what, the game ended at 5. Wait, but
no,
today's
not
Sunday,
not that
right?
he has, but like
Oh,
if you have
work,
exams
homework,
and stuff,
projects, and all that. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and responsibilities. So, but he will be, come, when he's
I'm
free.
sure he
So
must have been really thrilled with the win.
probably, yeah, that definitely,
A
for
lot of
sure.
frustration though, till 70 minutes for sure.
Ah, well, no, I mean, that
I
was,
mean, if we do that against Brighton, we're gonna get smoked. That's
yeah.
all I know.
Oh
We
God.
do anything like that, we're gonna be
Yeah,
done.
if we do that against Brighton, it gonna be a wrap.
It will be,
Uh,
no doubt.
Dick Van Gay, okay, says let's go, let's go. Okay, yeah, interesting.
So
Yeah,
what
okay.
what what are your plans, guys? You're taking 2 weeks off. You're gonna make content. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna be, I already planned this upcoming week with, international football type of content.
Oh, you're gonna do watch longs. I mean, you have to do Norway is in the Euro qualifiers. It makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna
I
be,
I have no interest in seeing Gareth Southgate. So I'm,
no,
I'm
I get
taking I'm
that. I'm
taking a
gonna do
week
a
off.
watch along for two of no one of the England games and a match reaction
If
after
you
it,
if you
just because
want,
I
I'll
still want to
happily
check it.
join you. But
Okay.
I'm not doing anything. I'm free. I'm taking no.
Hey, okay.
I told my subs I'm done with that donkey. I'm not wasting my time.
I
Yeah,
I
I'm
Are
I'm
you gonna
out.
be watching the games though?
No, I won't be doing anything. Maybe I
Very,
watch
very
some.
honestly, I don't think so. Like if you don't like ask me to come and do a watch along with you, I don't think so. I'm like actually taking it off. Like I'm
Yeah, no,
off.
I'm thinking more so with like because I'm gonna do a match reaction for the Italy England game. So I'm thinking if any one of you guys or both of you
Oh
are
yes, I'd love
watching.
to abuse them. Please,
Okay, if
I'll
you're
watch
watching
that
it,
game.
I need
I
people to
love
come
them.
on to just talk about it. So yeah,
So yeah, maybe either
KFC delivery asked me earlier if I'm Indian. Yes, I am Indian. KFC delivery. Thank you for asking. I forgot
mm,
to answer your question earlier, but yes.
yes,
Arao own goal. Yes, he's updating us as well. Yeah, I just updated Sophie KFC. Just
yeah,
so Choppers. I don't know if he was aware. So Araujo has scored an own goal in the 9th minute,
Mhm.
and Real Madrid are winning right now. I think it's
Yeah,
they
that's
were.
about
good.
what is
That's
it
good
now? Yeah,
because
it's about
I actually
18
wanted them
minutes.
to win.
But who want you want who to win?
Real Madrid.
Same, bro. My brother is a Barcelona fan. I'm like, you can hold that. He was actually at the Arsenal Palace game. One of his,
Oh,
a couple of his friends are Gooners, so he got a ticket and whatnot. I was like,
Yeah, I
I had to
wanna I
join.
wanna rub it into the Barcelona fans' face. That's what I
he,
want.
he's located in England right now, or did he just go for the game?
He just went to
Your
the game. He
brother.
just went to the game.
Okay.
He lives here in Oslo. He just went to the game.
So
He
is
also
I guess
yeah
it's cheap to travel within Europe, is it? Like you can do is it more reasonable to do so? Like
Yes, 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 yes.
yeah.
no?
It depends. The thing is though,
Depends on where though.
yeah, because to be honest, like the airline companies, they know if we go into England, we go into certain, they it almost like they know, oh, it's gonna be a game here. We're gonna up the prices.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
it's been
So
certain.
you kind of have to go maybe the day before the game, or maybe another
Yeah,
airport or somewhere, something like
yeah,
that,
yeah,
like a
yeah, yeah,
different place.
exactly. Because it can be expensive for us. It's like it's not just about it'll be different if I live there and whatnot. But I also
Yeah,
have to
of
focus
course.
on
You can just take the
even though
train
it's just
there.
hmm?
You can go
Right,
to
you can
all the
just
grounds
exactly. But
by
here it's
train.
like I gotta take a plane, even though it's like okay, an hour and a half away and whatnot. It's still expensive. And
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
of
don't
course.
have maybe relatives there, you gotta pay for I mean, hotel and
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah,
I
of
do
course.
have
It's a
relatives,
whole
but
thing. It's a whole thing. You got to
yeah.
plan for everything. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I always need to make people know, like, big up, the global fans. We show up as well, even though we might
Yeah,
not be going there, but we still support in our own way and whatnot.
of
With
course.
having to, you know, make sure that our schedule
How much are
fits.
you guys looking forward to finally buying new merch? I'm so looking forward to it. I have to wear this.
Technically,
I have
I've
to.
still been buying, but that's another
Oh no,
story.
that's fine. I mean, see, listen, if you
But
want to, that's
but
fine. But I
but
can't.
yeah,
I can't.
yeah,
I can't.
that's
I really
that
can't. I
I understand.
don't like those Yankees.
I don't like them either, G. But for me though, I've been mostly my parents or people, family be giving
Yeah, yeah, of course.
gifts,
If
and I'll
it's a
be like,
gift,
hey, if
if
you want to give
anyway,
me,
yeah, if it's a
I'm not
gift, it
gonna,
doesn't count, right? If it's a
I'm not gonna
gift,
say
it
no.
doesn't count anyway. Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
that's
Like,
fine.
I can't wait. I can't wait for them to announce the new owners, man. To be honest, that's one thing I can't
If you
yeah,
see what I wear for the watch along, it
yeah,
is, and I'm not joking you,
yeah.
it's a 14-year-old hoodie.
wait.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
14-year-old hoodie. That's what I use for the watch along. I refuse to even buy fake jerseys. Not
That's
because I'm better
yeah.
than people,
No,
not
no,
because
no,
I'm better than people,
no, no,
but
no, no.
because I refuse to buy anything
And
related
that's
to
your
the club
stand,
name or
and
the watch.
you're right to do that for
So,
sure.
and believe me, in India, when it's 35 degrees and
Oh
you're sitting in
wow.
front of a hot computer and you're wearing
Oh,
a United
it's
hoodie
peak.
that's thick and your team doesn't play well sometimes,
Mm.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
it becomes rough. Those days
It
become rough
becomes
for you.
rough.
Yeah.
Tolumba says
So
shoppers and
I'm looking forward to buying a nice little jersey next
oh,
season. So
100%.
so
No, no, I
nice to
cannot
wear
wait.
just a regular jersey, airy, nice and light. Put the fan on, relax.
100% mate.
Looking
Oh
forward to
yeah.
that.
Here's a comment for you, choppers. So Tulumba
Mm.
said shoppers in Caribbean connection. Your accent.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Connection.
sent. It
Caribbean
was, if I
connection.
remember correctly, it was Saint Lucia, right?
Yeah.
St.
Saint
Lucia.
Lucia.
Hey,
Yeah.
come on now. Dope, dope, dope. Tulumba says I have another headache. My nation has to qualify for Africa Cup. They play qualifiers next week. Ooh, wait, which country was
Tualumba, where are
that
you
again?
from? Because I just saw I saw African qualifiers here.
Yeah,
I think
wait.
11:30. Oh, it is tomorrow. Sorry, you're right. It is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cape Verde, Burkina Faso, Eswatini, Togo,
Ooh. Oh,
Kenya,
one.
Cameroon got cancelled.
Yeah.
Burundi, Namibia,
Really? Oh, wow.
Ethiopia, Malawi, Guinea, Egypt. That seems unfair, but okay.
One.
That seems like something done on purpose to help certain teams qualify.
Come on now. One day I would hope that Somalia can, please, can I see Somalia in the African Cup of Nations? Come on now. I haven't seen Norway in the Euro Cups or World Cup. Like, club level, I'm like, doing well, but like internationally, Lord have mercy. That is.
Who's currently leading the Norwegian league right now?
To be honest, brother, I haven't even checked. I think they started recently, but
Oh, it just started recently.
I
Okay, no,
think
I
they
have no
just
idea
started
if it
or
starts
they
on the
are
same
starting.
time.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna be start. Yeah, because of the winter and whatnot. Like it starts
Yeah.
snowing hella bad recently. It's even though it's late March. Lord, it is wintering here. Pun intended.
Does
It yeah.
Solskjaer's son play for Christensen? Is that the team?
Wait, isn't it Viking? I think it's Viking potentially.
Because that was the team we played a friendly at, right? And he saw. Remember that we went to play a friendly with his
Yeah,
team, and
yeah.
then
I don't think it's Kristiansund. I don't think it is. I
oh,
could be
I
wrong.
said I said the name wrong, did I? Sorry. How do you say the name?
Kristiansund?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I said it wrong, so I just
I
want to
don't
hear
think you
how
did,
you
but
say it. No, I said Christensen, which is
but it's fine,
not close, but yeah.
brother. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, we be saying Holland here. People be saying Holland, even though
Yeah,
in the World Cup,
I actually say Holland as well, but then I go
yeah,
like, what is the? I'm sure people are like in the chat going, what is that? Like the Indian way of saying the name? I'm like,
no,
how should I do
no.
this? It seems like a very dangerous thing to do, you know?
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, guys, it's been a great match reaction. We have, had a therapy session, whatnot. Even though we won, but it was like it was a frustrating game. But did I not say that at this point of the time of this season, it gonna
It's
be
get the
so
results. That's what it is.
real talk, brother. It's just about get the W.
I'll take 1-0 till the end of the season. I
Yes,
don't
sir.
care.
I don't care.
I
We're
don't
still
care.
in
I don't
every
care.
competition. People, we're in the semi-final of the FA Cup and we're in the
Quarterfinal.
quarterfinal of the Europa League. What?
Rigged. Still rigged. But never mind.
Yeah. Hussein, you better stop this agenda, Liverpool fan, Fulham Rob. Get out of here, Hussein.
Fully
We
robbed.
come on, brother. Stop it. They robbed themselves. How about that? How about that? Regardless, people, I
Does
will. Yeah.
anyone know what Marco Silva said to the referee? Because I don't know if you guys saw that clip,
Okay.
because I don't know how they show it on TV everywhere. I can
Mm-hmm.
only tell you what they show on me. First of all, I'll tell you what I saw exactly.
Yeah.
At first glance, I saw the VAR check, and I
Yeah.
saw the
Me
red
too.
card for Willian. Okay, that's what I saw first.
Yeah. Same.
Then I
No. I
saw
didn't.
Mitrovic getting in his face, and I was like,
Wait. No.
why are you getting mad? Yeah, I didn't see. That's what
Oh.
I'm saying. That's what I saw on TV. So I
Oh.
saw Willian get the red. Okay, I'm like, it's a red. Like I wasn't worried. But then I saw Mitrovic like get in his face. Like I'm like, wait, why are you getting mad? He did the
Yeah.
VAR check. Like, why are you getting mad? And then I didn't see him get the red card. I saw a guy from the
Oh.
staff pull him off. And I'm like, wait, how is that guy on the pitch? That doesn't make sense. And then I was like, okay, I don't know what happened here. Because then it
Maybe
became
the
mad after that.
competition.
And
Maybe
then
the
on the replay, they
competition.
go, oh, Marco Silva, he
Yeah.
comes to
I
the side,
just
gives
when
Marco
I
Silva
saw
a
it.
red, gives him a red. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
Mitrovic checks him, he
Yeah.
gives him a red. I'm like, I
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
any of that. I saw one red. And I
Oh.
don't know what happened after that. I was
No.
so
For
confused.
me.
Because it happened so quickly. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I no, and the video didn't show
Yeah, it's
him give
afterwards.
Mitrovic the card.
Afterwards,
So
they
I
show
was
it.
like,
Yeah,
why
Really?
is
afterwards.
he
For
mad? Like,
me,
why is he getting so mad?
in my case, I saw, the camera was pinpoint at, the referee looking at the VAR screen, right? And then he
Yeah.
just looked over and gave somebody a red card. I was like, what? Huh?
Yeah. Oh, you saw
And
that?
then
I didn't see anything.
I
I
saw
didn't
that,
see any
but
of
but
that.
it- but they didn't show that it was to Marco
Oh,
Silva. I just heard.
KFC might have told us what happened because I
Yeah,
asked right what
I know
happened.
that
I
happened
didn't see
because I
that.
heard I heard
That
the
happened?
pundits.
Oh,
Yeah,
red card.
the commentators were
Oh, you
saying that
seen a
he threw the
bottle?
bottle. I didn't see the incident. I just saw the ref giving Marco Silva a red card, but they just showed the ref giving a red card to somebody
They
on the
lost it. They
sidelines.
lost their head. That's all it is.
Yeah, and
Definitely a red
after it
card.
was
If you threw
Because
a
Willian
they
bottle
getting
thought
at
the red
him,
they
it's a
card.
thought
red card.
they thought that Willian didn't handle the ball, but they crazy. He did.
Yeah,
He actually freeze into it
yeah.
to the
And
ball
later
could
on,
think.
somebody said in the watch along here that, or in the stream, that Marco Silva was being interviewed later on, and he didn't really feel like that was warranted. He was just kind of like, "Nah, I'm not. I don't feel sorry. It wasn't my problem that."
He was standing in the dugout. There was like a dugout cam at the
Yeah, he
Stretford
was.
end,
He
and
was kind
he's
of
like just
standing in the
standing there. And
tunnel,
I'm
being
like,
like,
and I didn't understand why he went off the pitch. And then on replay, even he got a red. I was like, what just happened? Like, I was so confused. I was like, what is? I saw all the red cards on replay, and I was like, oh, okay, that's why everyone got mad. Because when
yeah,
Mitrovic was getting mad, I was like, I don't know what's going on here. Like like
he's
people
so
were like the
dumb.
staff is like pulling him off, and I was
Even the
like,
United play, even our players was coming on and being, brother, chill, because he was still trying to, do more. They had to be like, brother.
you don't mess with the people from the Balkans.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the
yeah,
only
yeah.
thing I
No,
know.
no. I remember in
You don't
the
mess with those people.
World Cup
Man,
when Serbia and Switzerland were playing each other, and in some the
yeah.
Switzerland team, Xhaka and whatnot,
Yeah.
with the
They are Balkans, yeah, they are
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Albanian and all
So,
that, right?
ooh,
Yeah.
that was it got heated. I remember that. So they don't play around. They don't. But he lost his head, and the thing with him is like, brother, the fact that you got that red card, you completely just ruined the hopes for your team now,
He actually
because
they might ruin their chances for actually getting Europe
potentially, yeah.
because seventh, eighth, and ninth are all on 42 points,
Hmm.
So
and
now
they all
they're
play the
They
same amount
lost
of
their
games
head. They
even.
lost their head.
they're
Now they ain't got their striker for four. They might burn him for 4 games.
two other
They ain't
but
got their
two of
manager for
one of their
maybe 3 games.
best players as well.
Yeah, and
They've
plus they
been
have
very important.
Willian out for another 3 games. So
Yep, it's dumb. It's completely dumb. They
they
lost
they
their heads, and
they could have just be like, okay, William, because even the handball, right?
yep,
Me, William didn't even have to do that. He could have
he
just
didn't
let the
have to.
ball
He
hit
didn't
him.
have to.
Because I realized that the ball sometimes the ball could have just hit him on his chest area, and he wouldn't. The ball wouldn't even enter in the goal. Maybe sometimes. You
Hmm.
understand? Because Sancho had already do the howler that he didn't shoot one time into the goal. So
Yep.
I realized that if William didn't even have to do that, he could have just
Hmm.
leave his hand
Yeah.
exactly where it was.
And the weird part is he's
Yeah,
admitting to it. He's like, my hand's inside, and I hit
yeah.
the. I'm like, yeah, that's you're not supposed to do that
It was
because your
like,
hand's not here normally when you
knuckle,
jump.
But still,
knuckle.
his hand wasn't even inside. His hand was where the
I was
ball
like,
was going,
brother,
and
take
he,
the
and he
L.
actually sent his hand into the ball area.
Hmm.
He could have just let the ball hit him on his chest or on his body. You never know.
That was mad
Because it
that he
was
did
so
that like
close
that.
to the post. Sometimes it hit you on your body and it went outside for a corner or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah.
So they shot themselves in the foot with that
they
game.
did. Because potentially, imagine if, okay, Willian would have gone out, Bruno takes the penalty. What if Bruno misses? You
But that's
still,
what I'm saying.
you
You're
still
still in
would
the
be
game.
in the game.
You're
You
still
can
in the
then just
game,
be
yeah.
like, we gotta defend, defend, defend.
In
Da, da, da,
fact,
da, da.
if you see the center shot of the penalty, it looked for some weird reason it looked like it was going wide. I was like, yeah,
It
obviously
almost
after
went
he
wide
scored the goal,
because he could have hit the
you're like,
post.
yeah, whatever. But then you see the replay and you're like, did he almost just do that? I
He
was like,
could
And
have
then
hit
it
the
oh my
went the
post.
other
He
god.
way.
could
I
have
was like,
hit the
oh,
post.
Can you imagine if he missed that with 9 men down? Those guys would
Oh
have
my
just they would have done like a they could have done like a shadow clone formation right there, like
yeah,
nine
they
people
could just be like, we're just gonna sit
in the
back.
middle.
We're
One of
just
the
gonna have
captain would be
all the
like
men
this.
here.
The captain would have been like this, like in Naruto, and like all 9 of them like just stand in a line like that. And I was like, oh boy, that would have been ugly if that happened.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
but
It's
guys,
so funny. You don't notice these things until it happens.
yeah,
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 Like
yeah.
yeah.
the penalty replay when you see he could have it could have almost just edged out wide, and it could
Yep.
have been a real long 20 minutes after
Or he
that.
could have hit the
You don't
post,
know
just
it.
hit the post and come back out.
Yeah, you don't know it. Once you win or once the game's over, you're like, then you could see all these things, remember them again and all.
Mm-hmm. That is real talk.
Mm.
But guys, this has been a very lovely and nice match reaction. Thank you for, the people that's been here. We have Choppers TV. We have Nathan as well. Earlier today, we also had David from David Knows Best earlier and whatnot. So, big up to my panelists. And make sure that you do subscribe to both of their channels. Show them some love. And we got 38 likes on this stream. If we can get to 40, maybe push it to 50, whatnot, might help us sister out. That'll be great. And also, we keep getting the subscribers up as well. We're not that far away from 1,400, just 8 subscribers away. So, if there's anybody that haven't subscribed yet and you like the vibe, hey, make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out. Even though we're going to be having international break, I'll be back most likely on Wednesday to do like some type of, show to talk about, the type of strikers that United
Yeah.
should be getting. So I might holla at you
Choppers,
guys.
are you doing any content recently? Do you have any
Um,
plans for the international break?
no, not any plans for the international big. No, but if anything, you could just give me a holler. I'll be on.
For sure.
And
I got
Choppers,
yeah.
one question before we go, if you don't mind. You're in the Maryland region, right? Baltimore region.
Yeah.
Tank Davis or Garcia?
Pardon?
Tank Davis or Ryan Garcia?
Um, to be honest,
I knew you'd get stuck at this one. You have to be careful what you say now.
nah,
You're in
I don't know.
Baltimore.
I don't really follow them like that. So
So they're gonna go with your boy Tank,
maybe,
repping the MD.
yeah, yeah.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
Fair.
Cool.
All right.
Sophia, are
Okay.
you into anything, any kind of combat sports? Do you watch UFC, boxing, anything? Do you like any
Not
of that?
really. I mean, I'd be hearing about it, whatnot, but nah. Football,
There's
I
a
feel.
Norwegian Swedish. It's complicated, but there's a guy named Jack Hermanson. He's a top 10 middleweight in the UFC.
Oh
Top
yeah.
UFC fighter. I
Does he
don't know
have
if
like
I'm saying
a?
the name right again, but
Does he have a big beard?
no, he's actually clean shaven. Actually, funny
Or
enough.
maybe
For
there's
my
another guy that's like really doing it, but I
I
can't
know who
remember
you're
his
talking
name.
about. But I think he's from Sweden. You're talking about Kamzat Chimaev.
No, I'm talking about another guy,
He's
but he's
bald.
Norwegian. I can't remember his name.
Norwegian from. Hmm.
I don't watch. I don't watch USC like
I
that.
don't really, for me, like football is what I really put myself into. But
Oh, that's
sometimes I
fair.
used to watch the
I
Olympics
watch
and stuff like that.
cricket. I watch cricket.
I get it.
I watch boxing.
Yep.
Sometimes I watch wrestling and stuff
Ooh,
like that, but not really
okay.
UFC that much.
Yeah,
WrestleMania is
yeah,
coming up in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I heard that. Cool.
You should watch it, Sophia. If you've never watched it before, you should give it a go.
I've,
You might
I've
enjoy
watched
it.
it a little bit before when I was younger, but football has kind of
WrestleMania is a
been.
little different though because it's like 80,000 people. The atmosphere
Yeah.
is just bubbling. It's like football for once a year. It's like
Yeah.
just bubbling, like bubbling for like
Maybe I
2 days.
might
Yeah.
check it out. We'll see. Question for you, even though you mentioned it.
Outside football,
But
I just watch a lot of. I used to watch a lot of sports when I had time to alone. But the problem is, a lot of sports coincide with each other, so you can't really watch the
Yeah.
full thing. But what I watch ideally is football and MMA. I love UFC. I did the UFC London watch along.
yeah.
I finished at 6 in the morning. I went to sleep at 8 in the
Oh
morning. I
wow.
literally slept the whole day today. I got up at 4:30 in the evening.
Oh
Did the
wow.
Arsenal, did the United stream, came here, and now I'm done, dude. See you later. See you in 2 weeks. I'm done.
Yeah, I
I
think you
couldn't be
should
bothered.
warrant yourselves a
You know,
break for sure.
if someone goes, Nathan, do you want to do a video about Victor Osimhen coming? I'm like, no, I don't. See you in 2 weeks. I'm done. I'm
Okay.
done. I can't be bothered anymore. Is there someone went, Nathan, do you want to watch Southgate's England play? I'm like, what do you think? What do you
No.
think is the answer? Like, no, man, I'm done. See you in the Euros. Have a nice one.
You're like, this is your opportunity to just take a break. And be
Oh
like,
yeah,
brothers.
I'm watching zero sports for 2 weeks. I'm gonna watch some shows maybe. That's it. I'm not doing any sports. Zero,
Hey,
none.
fair.
I don't want to get burnt out because once you get burnt out, you just don't want to do anything. Then you don't even
That
want
is,
to watch
yeah,
sports
for
anymore.
sure. Burnt out is a real thing, people. So
It
yeah.
is. It is because there is something actually. No matter how much you love it, there is something known as consuming too much.
Oh yeah,
There
yeah,
is.
yeah.
There's no social
100%.
life. You don't go out with your friends. You don't go out to nice restaurants. You don't go out for walks. You don't work out. Everything just
Mhm.
becomes this. And life's too short, man. I ain't going out like that. Let me just put it this way.
Somebody
I ain't
should
going
put
out
that on
like
the
that.
shirt. I ain't going out like that.
I ain't going out like that.
But yeah, no, it's been great, guys. Thank
Yep.
you both for being here, and
Okay, guys.
we'll see you soon,
All
people.
right.
I'll be back on most likely Wednesday. So see you then. Peace out. We are
Yeah,
out.
guys.
Mhm.
Bye.
Are you all right? Yes. No, you are all left.